Right.
Yeah, we're flipping death rolls.
Push a straw.
Let's make sure you've all got some inspiration. I'm gonna do a real quick recap for us.
Yes.
So last week
Shit was fucked.
Yeah, shit was fucked. Having acquired what you needed to complete your deal with Nana Darkgrave, you decided to hatch a scheme in which you would trick her into coming to you so that you would not have to tread deep into the forest where she resided and potentially face God's knows what. You set some traps and came up with a fairly reliable plan. But when Nana Darkcradle herself, things quickly went down.
Yeah.
Lines got crossed, words got confused, intent was shady. And a fight proved all but inevitable, as Nana Darkcradle showed her true power. Everything around Mia's home began to grow dark as the shadows loomed in. Shambling mounts that had remained since you'd last been here appeared and are actively suffocating Nyx. One is looming over Mia, who is down. Ludovic went down, and there was a casualty. Kari Kings rushed into a room to face down with this hag, darted into the shadows, and it was discovered that Nana Darkcradle is quite powerful in the darkness. Thankfully, a well-cast daylight spell by Mia prevented that from happening too much. Gadil took desperate shots at the end of the session with his bow, but was unsuccessful in bringing her down. The hag has only 4 hit points left. And that's where we're at now. So, Aaron, will you please roll me
Initiative.
a new initiative?
I absolutely.
Ooh.
All the
And
love
we'll just
in the world.
keep you as Kari on there and just reorder it.
All Gucci.
What is happening?
I know.
Guys, pick me up. I'm scared.
Mom, come get me.
That is a 12 for my new initiative. Don't.
Okay, I'll bump it down.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 second, let me just get my dice roller open. Okay, there we go. All right. Ludovic, you are up first. So you are lying, bleeding out. The light is beginning to fade from you. You're kind of halfway in the light and half in just absolute pitch black shadow. Why don't you go ahead and roll the dice and then tell us what's going through your mind in these moments.
Come on, it's in 20.
I know. I need you to get a 20 here.
Right there. So, my computer is wigging the fuck out right now.
Wiggity whack.
Like 14 tabs, just new tabs just decided to try opening at the same time. What the fuck? Okay. So as I'm lying there, the words that Nana Darkcradle / Tara just emulated, that is what started this whole fight to begin with. Of he's grown kind of not like super attached to Arthur, but from his childhood up to now, Arthur's really shown a good like sense of interest in him. He's had a good idea of what to do, and Arthur's kind of shown him a little bit how to hone his skills. So there's anger like flowing through him of how can you say you love someone and go through the sacred steps of marriage just to stab them in the back and throw them to the wolves, or better worded, of throw them to the bats.
Nice. as you're laying there, and Arthur comes into your mind, you start to think about some of the songs he's taught you, and some songs that you've composed yourself. And you're not sure if it's because you know that you're dying, or if it's something else, but you start to hear one of your songs being played. Will you give me a DC 16 perception check real quick?
Perceive.
Perception.
Perceive.
Perceive!
God damn it!
You're too busy dying.
I'm too
You
busy fucking
try to lift your
dying.
head to look around and see where it's coming from, and then just everything kind of goes black for a minute, and you go back down. And we'll move on now to Nyx. Nyx, everything, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think did we forget to mark you down one more, or do you have 2 rounds? Did we do it correctly?
No, I have
You know
2
what?
rounds. This would be down to 1 after this one.
Okay, so it is pitch black. This shambling mound is so thick that no light is even able to get inside, and it's just closing in around you, crushing you. You can feel something kind of like pressing into your face, and you can just kind of make out by like running your hand across the texture of it. It's like a cracked skull of some other humanoid that has been crushed and eaten within this thing. Why don't you go ahead and give me a... Well, is there anything you would... Yeah, I'll tell you. Or
Yeah.
you tell me. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I had some questions. So, if I channel divinity while restrained, can I do that and suffocating? Or is that... Like, do I need somatic... Yeah, like, do I need somatic
That's a
stuff?
feature.
The
so you
way I
don't-
just do kind of basically all magic is as long as you can say it and you're holding some sort of focus, then you're...
Well, it's like, because you said I was suffocating, so I don't know if I can speak.
It's more like you're just actively running out of air. I'm fine with you being able to speak right now.
Alright, cool. What's 30 feet look like from me? Because I would like to see if I can...
pretty much have like the whole room.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm going to try to
These
get out of
people
this thing
are
first.
beyond 30 feet for sure.
Yeah, so I need to get out of this thing then. Okay, so
And
I
if
will
you'd
try to
like,
get out.
if you would like, just throwing out options. If you have like some spell scroll or some spell slots or channel divinity that you want to use, you can roll with advantage. Or you can just go for a straight roll.
Yeah, Yeah, I gotta get out. So I'm just gonna go straight roll because I have inspiration. So I'm gonna try to get out.
Okay, there's DC 14 athletics.
Come on, my dude.
Okay, athletics? Alright, I should be okay? Yeah, it's 20.
There we
There
go.
she is.
Fucking
All right.
finally. Okay,
There's my
how do you
lady.
break out of this thing? What do you do?
I would think that, like, I would just kind of flex and my wings would start to, like, give me space so I could, like, wiggle out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then...
Casimir, are you still up?
Yeah.
As you're looking at Nanagar Cradle, who still has Kari's body, like, pierced through, you look over to your right, and there's a bit of movement as the shambling mound kind of like starts to shudder, and you see these 2 glistening black wings come out the side and then cross up through this thing as Nyx bursts up out of it like this angel of ravens. So you are out of it. You are no longer grappled and suffocating.
Yeah, then I want to get to within 30 feet of Mia and Ludo.
Okay, if you go this way, you're going to provoke an opportunity attack. Or
That
you can
is-
go this way, and you'll only be able to probably get within 30 feet of them.
I will take the opportunity.
Okay? As you go running by, Nana Dark Cradle's going to try and slash out at you. That's a 16 on the dice. So she's going to hit. And she will do... Where's my stat blocks? I don't have those pulled up. Sorry, one sec.
You're good.
There it is. Okay. You're taking... What's your strength score, by the way?
23 right now?
Okay.
If there's
Then you got
anybody
points
to,
lose.
yeah,
Yeah.
You take... Oh, jeez. 18 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and your strength score is Your strength score goes down by 8.
Fucking A. Okay.
Permanently?
We don't know.
But as you go running by, trying to like dart between or behind Nana Dark Cradle, she just lets Kari's body just fall from her hands, and she doesn't like move at all. Her rocking chair just crawls across the floor as she's cradling that like swaddle in one hand, and she like just desperately claws out at you, and you feel like just all of the life just sapped out the side of you. But you manage to get to about here, and they're both within 30 feet.
Don't want to be in the wall of fire though.
right. Here, I'll put you
yeah,
right,
so I
you're not
will.
within range.
Yeah, I will bonus action. Hold. I don't have the necklace anymore. I guess I'll just like put my hand on my chest and mutter a prayer to the Raven Queen and channel divinity. Turn the tide. So everybody that is down or under half health gets 1d6 plus 5 health.
Go! Spicy heals. How much we get? How much we
Go.
get?
1d6 plus 5.
Raise the goat.
The goats!
10.
The goats!
10. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody that's down gets that.
Anybody that's under 50% health gets that within 30 feet of me.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
thanks, bro.
Does that
I think
include
that
you?
is just Mia and Ludwig.
That does include me, but I'm not under half.
And carry.
Cool.
Even with the 18 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay.
I got 70. So.
Me and Ludovic, will you just add your health and fix your pawns on the screens?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd have fucking take
Awesome.
down my turn.
And Nix, when you do that, will you also give me a quick religion check? DC 15?
That's not gonna go well. Yeah, 8.
Okay. No. As you go running out and kind of limp through with your side just slashed open, your wings extend out and ravens fly out of them and swarm around Ludovic and Mia, and both of you have breath brought back into your lungs. Oh my god, Mia is tiny.
I don't know how to flip it back.
It's like the little, or maybe it only appears on my screen. I can do you.
Thank you. Like, I see, like, the turn thing, but it wouldn't let me click on it, even though I had the hand
It's all
icon.
good. Oh, maybe. Okay, cool. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's everything.
Okay. Chasm. It is you. As you are standing in this room, there is still a wall of black fire just going outside this house and splitting through the yard of Mia's home. Nana Dark Cradle. Correct. Good deal. There's no silent spell anymore, right?
Yeah, no, there's no silence anymore.
As Nana Dark Cradle turned on her rocking chair and clawed at Nick, she looks back at you. You can see, like, she's looking really, really bad. She's clutching the swaddle. The roots and blighted arms are holding the staff and the sack of bones. And she looks panicked at you, and then she says, "I can hide you. I can hide you. Just one more deal. All you have to do is spare me." What do you want to do?
So I think before you said that she was holding Kari's like shriveled corpse too.
Then
And
she
maybe-
just let it drop.
And
And
I
just
think
like,
as I see that, I'm just like, the vengeance is building up, and he's just like, and he just grabs his spear. He says, and he goes to like move, and then he's like, "Urgh!" And then he stops, and then like a bluish, glowing, pale blue half crescent forms in the back, like just the back of his head, and it starts like glowing over him, and he kind of like pauses, and I want to, and I'm casting, I'm not casting, but I'm using Abjure Enemy, but it's like a different flavor this time.
Okay.
And he kind of pauses. He was about to rush in, and he like almost is like pushed back, and he pauses, and this half crescent moon goes behind his head and is glowing, and you see like behind him is this like black fire that's going through the house, and that's like kind of the backdrop, and his face almost looks slightly more regal, kind of like Galadriel when she was talking to Frodo.
Yes, go on.
And just a voice comes out, and it says, "I propose a new deal. Your death." And he's going to attack her with his spear
Here we
twice
go.
at advantage. Yeah.
Okay. As you rush forward and get ready to strike, you feel roots kind of tighten around your heart. Do you continue forward?
Yeah, and just to level set, she had injured me already. I don't know if that nullifies her deal, but I don't know if we remember.
Yeah, we had talked about
We
that.
talked about it at the end of our session last week, but it wasn't like a solidified thing.
Yeah, but either way, I'm doing what I'm doing.
Okay, keep going then. Go ahead and. So you're doing Abjure Enemy first.
To get it's a bonus action to get advantage on my 2 attacks.
Okay. Let's see what you get.
First is an 18, so it's 18 on the first one, and a 18 on the second one.
She is right now in. She's in the light, correct?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
I think
'cause
Mia shot
thankfully
something
daylight
through the
does
wall.
not,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the wall open.
and the daylight doesn't go away. It did last straight up for
Yeah,
an
it's
hour.
not
It doesn't matter if I'm up or down. So
Unless she dispels it, but
Jasmine. That'll hit.
Okay, I will roll damage.
I don't think you can do anything less
Yeah.
than 4, right?
So I will. The first attack, I'll just go right into her heart, and I'll like pin her against the wall, and I'm just looking straight in her eyes, and then the second attack, I take out my spear, and I just put it right to her head, and I slowly slide it in.
Ooh. As you sink the spear in, this black, like this blackish crimson sap starts to weep from the wound as she
I'm just maintaining eye
Struggles.
contact the whole time.
struggles for her breath, and then it starts to kind of dribble out of her mouth, and she looks at you. Oh, dearie. Terrible mistake. And she looks down at her hand, her other hand, and sees a bit of the blood where she tried to strike at you. She puts her hand to your chest, and you don't feel that same tightness around your chest.
We'll go.
No, I could save it. She just hunches over the spear as you rip it free. The rocking chair that she's in begins to rock as she kind of falls to the floor. Last thing she says is, as she looks over towards her shambling mounds, "Kill them, dearies." And then she just begins to rot into black, bloody sap. And the 2 shambling mounds begin to like expand out in all directions and are going into an absolute frenzy. The dark cradle. The light goes out in her candles, and the 2 little smoke trails just slowly rise from the corpse. What else do you want to do with your turn?
Aquarius.
I have
Here.
a question.
Yeah.
Does the darkness ghost away?
Oh yes.
Oh.
Thank you. It does.
And does the wall of
And
fire?
what about the fire?
Wall of
Oh,
fire?
whoa. The wall of fire was from the staff,
Yeah.
which
Should have dropped, right?
it's not concentrate. Well, actually, no, it is concentration, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, let me just get.
Concentrate if you.
Oh shit.
Is that concentrated?
Really concentrated on dying
It's really hard to
I was like-
concentrate when you're dead.
Oh, I don't have the color version of the map in here. I just have the black and white for some reason. So, but the darkness does go away, and so does the wall of fire.
And is this shambling mound in the room?
Yes, still in the room.
Yes.
Okay. I know Kari is. She looks dead and shriveled. Fuck. All I have is movement left.
Method actor over here.
I will. I'll move to here, like right on the steps, and just be like, yell to everybody, the hag is gone.
All right. As you begin to back up, you see Kari falling on the floor. Mia and Ludovic are slowly beginning to get to their feet. They don't look very good. Both of these shambling mounds look relatively unscathed. We will move on to the next turn in initiative. Good deal. As you are standing in the field, looking around, your ranger senses picking up everything. Don't worry, Aaron. I see that face. Don't you worry.
Let him
You
down.
begin to
Let him
see
cook.
Let him cook,
everything
man.
Let him cook.
happening. Let
Landon cook.
Let my man cook.
Your senses begin to pick up on a familiar smell of burning hot coals. And you look down at your hand as you're kind of like reaching back for another arrow. You see the symbol on your hand beginning to crack and send out flames. Amaru is like looking all around, and this kind of like even he's beginning to send flames out from between the scales. And in the sky above this black, stormy sky, there is a roar of a dragon as the clouds split and a column of fire shoots down from the heavens as if an ancient red dragon were breathing down from the skies itself. And Aaron, would you like to describe what they see as the fires clear right here?
As the fires are still shooting down, you hear, "Through their fears and my fire within. Fear not, young Zods, for fortune favors you this day. May the shadows be swallowed by flame, and may you shine as bright as his breath. You will no longer fear." As the fire comes down, because I am here! Huzzah! As you see Sir Motherfucking Firestorm.
You're what?
When I saw the image, I knew it.
No
Yeah. Yeah. Swap that image, baby.
way!
Look at that! Look at that!
Yeah.
Thank you. As you see like the last piece of flame that dissipates, this massive greatsword appear into his hand that's got pink lettering that's glowing out from it, and his eyes glow with a massive just pink flame that's coming off of it as he points towards one of the well, let me get my little mark pointer. As he points to this, it's you. Will you be my first victim? And he is going.
It just starts shambling towards you.
Shambles aggressively.
Do these things heal? These things heal from fire, don't they?
Yeah.
That's a big goof on
Well,
my
we have
part.
Sir Firestorm would know that.
He would know.
Because he was with us on the last time we faced him.
Either way, he
Guys, the hag is dead, and these things they heal from fire. Hey!
Why is Storm always shows up when fire is like a no-no?
The thing we don't
Yeah,
need.
yeah. That was bad.
We don't need you.
Huzzah!
You're a hindrance.
Fuck off!
Huzzah!
huzzah! And he is going to cast. Oh, no, never mind. He's not. He's going to cast. No, he's not. Never mind. I take it all. Oh no, yes, he's going to cast Compelled Duel onto the sham.
Are you sure?
Which one? Yeah.
Sham.
This one.
I gotta pick which
Are
one.
you sure this time?
Yeah, you sure about that one?
That
was really awkward.
So that's gonna fail.
Alrighty. He has disadvantage on trying to attack anyone other than me.
He.
And I'm going to run right up into his grill.
Nice.
And I look over at Gadil and put a hand on his shoulder real fast. You are loved, and you are here, and you will be saved, and you will be okay. And I am, you are in my aura, and I am going to choose for you to be my beloved for the next minute.
Congratulations, Gadil. You're married.
You get
15.
What? 17?
Sweet 16.
You have a
I need permission of my
there it
parents.
is. You add your charisma modifier to 1 attack per round. Your AC increases by 1, and if you go down to 0 hit points, you instantly stabilize, as long as you stay within my aura.
Warding bond?
Oh, okay.
No, aura of love.
Oh.
Good thing I don't have a negative charisma. I have 0.
Well, no, it's just added to your attacks. All right, and I'm going to attack with Simonik. My
Add,
Yeah,
you
I
add
think-
that 0.
Because he adds your charisma, right? Not his.
yeah, you're adding
yeah,
my
yeah.
charisma to 1 attack roll.
Which
Okay,
is
okay.
what? Plus
And
what?
there's also other things that you get. What?
What is it, a
plus 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to
Damn,
try
if
to
we had
attack
3 balance,
with.
yes.
Yeah.
All different classes though, or subclasses.
And then
Does
there's
a 17 hit?
A 17, yes, that definitely hits.
And
That's-
she's flanked.
What was that video?
me. He's flanked.
Oh,
Oh,
sure, yeah.
Because me,
Damn
Hi.
So wait, is that advantage or is that just? A
It's
plus
just
2?
-2 to the
Yeah.
AC.
Yeah. I got it. So 9, and then that's 3 fire damage on top of it.
Okay. So 6 then, if
6.
you do the fire damage.
Yes. Well, it comes with the blade, man.
Okay. Then to 109 as you rush forward and put a hand on Gadil and what's the what's the quote from Undertale? Exudes.
Filled with
I've
determination.
been so long.
Thank you. Yes.
Like, I
okay.
could've played
That
it,
was
yeah.
really botched. Yikes.
Feels
but
with
you
determination.
Thank you. That's exactly what it is. You run your longsword through the shambling mound. It bursts out the other side, sending fire sparking out in all directions. And then you just cleave up through this thing, and the fire, though, begins to kind of catch on some of the branches, and they start to tangle around each other and pull this thing back together. So it took some damage, but healed a little bit as well. Anything else for Sir Firestorm?
At this current moment, that's my action, bonus action, and a little bit of movement. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
That's
Mia. You're up.
Ow. That's all. No. So I am going to do bonus action, defend myself as I arise. And I'm going to kind of look up, and I see Sir Firestorm. I'm like, there! And she's going to reach in and she's going to hug herself a bit, and she's going to use her own channel divinity, Balm of Peace. And I'm going to go ahead and start my run-in now. As to refresh, as an action, I can move up to my speed without provoking opportunity attacks. When I move within 5 feet of any creature during this action, I can restore 2d6 plus 3 hit points to that creature. So I'm going to
Heal run.
over
Run!
here.
Yeah. What does that? What does that look like? What?
Yeah, so I go in and like, hi there, Sir Firestorm, and she reaches in, she hugs herself, and she sort of reaches in a bit deeper and sort of squeezes
off
on
her
her
arm.
own heart. No, she squeezes her own heart, and then she rises out, and the blood just starts to go up, and then it freezes in midair, and then it swirls and it becomes a little heart, and then it just launches out to to the people that she heals. So first up, Ludovic, you're gonna get a whopping 11 points of health back to you.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh? And then the rest of my movement to go over here to heal both Nyx and Casimir. Okay,
And
so...
I get max.
Oh, you get max? Okay,
Yeah.
so, 12 plus 3.
15.
Jesus.
15, so you get 15.
We-
So rolling for Casimir, you
Oh,
get
Okay.
a 10.
Gotcha. Helpful. Jesus Christ.
You said I get 11, right?
Yeah, you got 11.
Nice.
Alrighty, and that is... I use my bonus action to stop myself from getting thwacked. And that was my movement. Do I have any free actions that I can use? No, I do not. Okay, nope, that's it.
Okay, awesome. Good deal. You're up.
Like I imagine there's like a little of fire of the descendant of Sir Firestorm. Like I take some of the fire, I like toss it, like crush it into my longbow.
Oh, cool.
Like these skills are going to go on my longbow and 2 wings, and I'm casting magic weapon.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to move like right here, and I'll say, "I'll help." No. I'm going to tell Sir Firestorm, I'll be taking care of this one, the one that is here.
Over here. Sounds
The
good.
fucking Aaron Paladin Smolder just...
Also, I'm going to like someone take carry away from that.
Excellent choice. If you leave my radius, you do lose the beloved, so you don't have the plus 3.
You don't have to get that too far.
Okay.
You just got to stay within 10 feet of me.
Okay. And I'm shooting twice that thing.
Cool.
So, do I have to save before I roll or after I roll? I see.
Oh, it just happens.
Okay.
Yeah, for one of your attacks, you get a plus 3 from my mod.
Okay. Then, okay. First one it's the 20, so I'll be using on the second one, I think.
Okay.
That gives 21, okay.
Nice, both will hit.
I'm
Lengardium Demioja.
I'm using my favorite fall. So, is okay. I have a +1 weapon right now because of magic sword. It's 11 plus 10, that is 21 plus 6.
Okay.
27.
27
27.
damage.
Wow. Down to 90. 5, I think.
Yeah, and
Nice.
I think.
But as you kind of like pull over to the side, pulling some of the fire out of the air that's still swirling around Sir Firestorm and throw it into your bow, you send 2 shots off at this shambling mound that is beginning to emerge out of the window. As it does, this like big ogre skull, the one that Nyx had like felt kind of crushing up against it, kind of like opens up, about to bite down on Amaru, and your arrows go into both eye sockets, and the whole thing just kind of rolls back and starts sending vines out in front of it to try and kind of root a shield in front of it.
Okay.
But that is it for your turn, yeah?
Yeah, that is my turn.
Hell yeah. Okay. Ludovic, you're up.
No.
So she's gonna kind of like angrily sit up, not like kind of like slowly get up. No, this is like demonic possession style, just
Just
sit
straight up.
Doing a Mia.
and pulls out crossbow, and I'm gonna fire at the one over by Amaru.
Cool.
Come on, dice. Does a dirty 24
Dirty 24 definitely hits.
Awesome, I love
Bloody little
that.
24.
It's just
Fucking
almost missed.
nasty.
Okay,
24.
so first damage. Okay, so there's 8. I'm not done yet.
But wait, there's more.
I still have Giant's Might, which gives me an additional 1d6. Plus my Psychic Runes, or Psychic Blades, but I'm gonna roll those separately. So 8, 9, 10, 11. And then 2d6 for Psychic Blades.
Jeez.
Plus another 9, so 20 points of damage there.
Jeez.
9 of it being Psychic.
Wow.
All right. Ludo's putting on his
Ludo's
big boy
good.
pants now.
Ludo's good now, guys.
Yeah.
He figured it out. He's beginning to
Disrespect
believe.
on Proud String? You gonna string your ass up proudly?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you don't fuck with Proud String.
No?
And then, so that was my action. I'm going to then. Okay, I gotta look at everybody's health right now. Mia's low. Mitch, you're good. Casimir's kinda good. Look. And then I'm going to word. Oh yes, word. That is 60 feet. And then I'm going to, as my bonus action, cast Healing Word on Mia. And that's. I can't think of anything other than the fucking Ludovic special of don't fucking die.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And you're gonna get 6 points of healing.
Yes, those are numbers in a positive direction.
Yep,
Right.
those are numbers in a positive direction, and I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do. I would use my fire runes. Yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna actually stand up fully after shooting. So, I'll
Cool.
use all that
Sounds
movement,
good.
and then that's everything Ludovic can do.
Mia's got one as well. Okay. And Ludovic, as you start to get to your feet, that song that you thought you were hearing just fades away. Okay, no longer here. Nyx, you're up.
Okay. Oh, I need to do a concentration check for my Shadow Blade. I just needed to beat a 10, right? Because it's
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah. Okay. Cool. So I have my Shadow Blade up still. So that's good. I'm going to
Huzzah.
bonus action, bamf out my wings.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally noticing Kari's down, I'm gonna basically try to protect her best I can from the mound.
Cool.
Because I don't know she's dead.
Yeah, we don't know.
Sad. Yeah.
Okay, so, and then I'm going to action Booming Blade as well. Oh, I hope this guy fucking dies. So that's what? That's 20 to hit?
20 will hit.
Okay, so...
DiMaggio.
So that's 14 piercing, and then 3 radiant on top of that. So 15, and then 6 thunder, and then shadow blade damage.
Oh my god.
12.
Oh my god.
And then fuck it, I'm a 2nd level smite on this bitch
It's
too.
got 30 hit points left.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
So
Kill
it's a
him.
2nd level smite. That's
3d8.
3d8. For 11 more
Okay.
radiant.
Dang. Got only 19 hit points left. Nyx, you turn and send the wings out. You see Kari just sprawled out on the floor, and the shambling mound beginning to kind of move towards all of you. You start running and jump in the air, and as soon as you're like flying towards the side of the building, a lot of it had been like ripped off from Mia's catapult, but there are still like jagged boards and things like that all crisscrossing. As you get close to it, your whole body turns into ravens for a minute, and then rematerializes on the other side as you slash and start just cutting into the shambling mound, severing roots and vines, and the ogre head like tries to bite down on you, and you just cleave it clean off, and it falls to the ground. What the fuck is this song?
Dig it though.
You can't trust any other playlists, but I'm so tired of the. Okay, Nix, anything else, or is that your turn?
That is everything.
Okay.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Will you give me a religion check again real quick? DC 15.
Come on, get a flat 13.
Right? Nope. That's
Damn.
fine.
That's that.
He has
Casimir.
mommy
Is he within
issues.
10 feet of me? No.
No. What you gonna do, Cass?
She-
Quick question. Do we know when these shambling mounds go? Like, I don't see them in the initiative. I didn't know if we like forgot about them, or do they go after
They
somebody?
go with
or-
Nana.
I did forget about them.
Which was after
they
Mia.
should go before me.
Yeah, after Mia.
I think they didn't go last turn.
I don't think they did, so I didn't know if you
No,
wanted
no,
to
they didn't.
rectify that.
It's fine.
Okay.
They were just too mad to go.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Nix,
try and make these shambling mounts like two.
Free
Nick-
attacks.
Nix and
because-
Shambling Mount are in this room.
Mhm.
We've got 4 people to handle this one. I see Nix going after Kari. I am going to go in as well. I'm gonna run in, and I don't imagine the room is large enough for me to like get like a flanking bonus. So I'm just gonna kind of stand as far.
I mean, Amaru's there too, so you might be.
Amaru is. I think Amaru is actually on the outside. I think.
That
Like
feels
fighting and
right.
attacking it as it was like in the window.
Going in the window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So no flank.
I'll give you flank with Amaru.
Okay. I'm
So no
gonna.
Like, let's not drag this out.
I don't say.
Come on.
I won't say that. Yeah, I'll fucking attack him thrice. So I'll rush in after kind of guarding the door or going out to the doorway and yelling to everybody that the hag is dead. And I will
No, the
see
hag is dead.
run to the doorway again and then see Nix kind of standing over Kari's body and just going to town, and I'll just like do a crazy like vengeance smile, and I'll run up and just charge into the shambling mound and try to attack it 3 times
Cool.
very coolly.
So sexily.
So sexily.
So
15,
Casimir's so hot
12,
right now.
Mia sweating in the outside. Just
15, 12, and a 21.
The 15, the 21 will hit. The 12 will miss.
Okay, I will smite on the 15. I'll smite on the 21. Whatever. I'm gonna attack. So the damage for the 15 is 7, and the second.
Wait, oh.
10,
Wait, why isn't it 11? Why'd you say 7?
It rolls the one-handed
It
and
rolls
two-handed damage
one-handed
at
and
the same
two-handed,
time.
but I'm rolling it.
Oh.
I have one hand.
Okay. That's
How does that show up in the rolls? Oh yeah,
I'm seeing like 7 plus 4, 2 plus 4.
gotcha. Yeah, I rolled the lowest on. I got a 7 on the first one, and I got What did I get on the second one?
I'm seeing 2.
2 plus 4. Sure, I get 6. Whatever. Oh, it's the low. No, it's the 1d6. That's the 1d6 is the one-handed, and the 1d8 is the two-handed. So I got a 10. So 10, and then the smite at second level is 3d8. 1, 2, 3. 11. So 21 damage as I just regularly stab it, and then I stab it again, and then like the light flows down my arm and just goes inside of it.
Oh yeah.
You send this pulse of moonlight down your arm along the length of the spear, and beams of it begin to kind of shine out between the gaps in the shambling mound as it's trying to keep itself together. And then you see this small, like, circulating sphere of light begin to go faster and faster and expand as the cycles of the moon like form from the magic and basically buzzsaw this thing in half.
That's
as they
cooler
just
than what I could
expand out in all
describe.
directions, and the thing just crashes out of the window, and Mario grabs one of the branches and starts chewing on it.
And I'll look at Nyx and be like, and then I'll head. If I have any movement, I'll use that to go closer, back out this way.
Yeah, you could kind of like step in, and then
See ya.
Real recognize it's real. No.
Game recognized game.
Casimir, as you kind of run out and past the it's a random thing, but I was just looking right here.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a little smiley face.
Yeah, I've been
yeah.
ignoring it this whole time.
It's just like a little guy.
He's a
Little
little
smiley guy.
dude. Yeah, it's
Little
little
mischievous.
As you run past Nana Darkcradle's rocking chair, which is still there, but she's just like melted to black sap. You see the swaddle that she was holding is still there, and it's kind of like writhing and squirming on the ground. But not like you can barely kind of just make out over the sounds of battle, just like
Yeah.
like
Okay.
making this really weird sound.
Mental note made. No actions left, but mental note is there.
Yeah.
One
Survival.
trembling mount down.
So, are these the things that have been hurting you? And I go and I take my hand and flame comes out of my hand across the blade as the blade itself lights up, and
Everybody's like, no, no fire.
where I cast Wrathful Smite
Nice.
as a bonus action. And as I just go to stab up and into it.
Hell yeah.
Roll. Come on. Come on.
Monster Firestorm.
That's a 17.
17 will hit.
Huzzah!
So,
I'm gonna be
and I'm
insufferable
also
now. I
I'm
hope you know that.
going to pump
Oh yeah. You
2
always would.
second level smites.
Just kidding.
I'd like to obliterate.
Wait, what?
Take this
Yeah.
man's derivative.
How do you get to
What?
cast 2 level 2
Yeah, I think it. Wait, what?
Can you only do 1? My bad. Sorry, it's been a while.
No. You can
Oh,
do. You can multi smite.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just like you're just bumping it up, is what you're saying.
Yeah, second level smite.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
second level smite.
Well, wait.
Go for it.
You can't cast two. You can't smite 2 second level smites.
If you hit twice, you can. But one
Oh,
hit,
yeah,
one
but
smite
that's
per
only
hit.
Twice.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, then let me.
Like, fucking
Jeez, that's my bad. It's been a while.
D8.
Wow,
Wow.
that sucks. 7 plus 3 fire damage. Let me roll a
Are these the
d6
things
for
that have been hurting you?
for the psychic damage.
Yeah.
I'm just warming up. I'm still recuperating.
Ow.
Temple.
My shoulder hurts.
That
I
was
hit
a
a
did a
rock
number.
when I landed on my knee. It hurts.
So that's goddammit. So that's that is 15 points of damage minus 3 fire.
Ooh.
And then let me
Okay.
do, and I still have to do my channel. Sorry.
Channel.
I know
What
it's
is it?
hard.
Is it
You
second
have
level?
to
Is second
run your
level?
character.
Is second level
3d8.
3d8?
Yeah.
3d8.
Yeah. We've all played paladins, right?
Plus 19
Whoa.
Let's
radiant
go.
damage.
That's better.
There you go.
You kind of like, hit it, and it kind of like stands there still for a second, then goes to attack you, and then it just starts getting racked with pain.
So that's 34 points of damage minus 3. And
And I'm to
then
76.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Oh.
1-2
Do it.
fuckaroo.
Do it. Do it now.
That's
17 to hit.
3-4 fucking find out.
Yeah.
Uh,
I want Sir Firestorm to step in this snare trap so that.
right.
That'd be amazing.
And I will be pumping another second level smite into it.
There you go.
Holy. All right.
Yes. I approve of this.
Well,
15 minus 3, so 12 damage, like minus 3 fire damage.
Okay.
Oh, I also need a wisdom saving throw for him to
Oh,
not be
right.
frightened of me.
You gotta
That
roll
is
smite.
a 11.
He's frightened of me.
Yeah. Spooky.
that's
So that's 16 more damage, so 28 more damage.
Down to 36 hit points.
As I stab in and, and slice him down the middle. and then go in
Hell
for
yeah.
a second slice.
Love it. Cool.
That's
And is that your turn?
oh yeah.
Okay. I love it. Every slash that you're putting into this thing is leaving like just these crackling pink and red flames that are sort of starting to heal it, but you can see like the pink flame, like the purest, most intense fire that you can conjure, is beginning to like smoke and pop, and this thing is actually starting to kind of go up in flames a little bit. And it seems to be a little panicked by that. So, that'll take us to Mia, and then it'll be the ship.
Me, that's me. Me. So,
Mia, as you're beginning your turn and looking around, you hear a familiar voice in your head say, "Who the fuck's that guy? I don't know. I don't like the looks of this guy one bit."
He's Sir Firestorm. He's one of the greatest warriors Barvel will ever see. And she's going to clutch her new friendship necklace.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
It's her new friendship necklace. And I am going to cast. Oh, it's not cast. Never mind. I'm going to use my emboldening bond. I'm going to link Casimir, Sir Firestorm, and myself up together. I'm using all three charges. So, as action, I choose up to 3 willing creatures. One of them might be you. Create a magical bond among them for 10 minutes or until you use this feature again. While any bonded creature is within 30 feet of another, once per turn, they can add a d4 and add it to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw that they make. You can also use your reaction. If somebody else who's bonded gets attacked and takes damage, you can bamf over to them and take the damage instead.
Oh shit.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so that is my action.
So I can do
I
that
will
too if I
then-
choose to.
Yes, you, me, and Sir Firestorm can be actually, no damage.
Or I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Lunatic with my cloud rune.
Yeah.
And I will then actually use this to. I'm trying to see what would be the most optimal play here.
You mid-maxer.
Yeah, the most optimal
How
play.
dare you do the most damage in a turn?
I didn't even do any damage. I'm going to bonus action. Just look at this thing. I'm gonna take my hand in my fist and crack my hand upward and resummon my spiritual weapon and attack him.
Cool.
It's just a big middle finger. Just
like
A broken, a recently relocated middle finger.
I will use my inspiration.
Are you within 6
That's
feet?
much better. That's a 23.
There you go. Nice. And actually, if you'd like, you can flank it too.
Ooh.
They both would have. That first one you would have missed anyways, but.
Yeah. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
27. Remind me what your spiritual weapon looks like?
It's a scorpion tail.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Cool. Sir Firestorm, you suddenly just see, for a moment, you think, oh, fuck, the shambling man has a scorpion tail, as it's, curling up behind it, and then this thing just starts stabbing it in the back as the shambling man's just throwing itself all over the place.
And when the emboldening bond, happens, you look over and you see Mia with, 3 ribs just sticking out, hi, Sir Firestorm!
Body
What
horror.
I missed?
A lot.
We'll tell you later!
A lot.
Just don't die!
30 seconds when this thing's dead.
that's my line.
I know, it seems to work! I'm gonna try it!
Alright, the shambling man is going to desperately take some swings at Sir Firestorm, but I put you as
He's frightened of me as well.
disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Desperately. Lowest roll was a 16. A 16 and a 17. So it's still going to get to hit you.
No.
That's going to do...
You rolled
No.
a 16 or
Yeah.
17. My armor class is 18.
Plus stuff. It has modifiers.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
got it.
Everybody is pretty quick there to try and prove me wrong there, huh?
I was like,
Listen, man, I would like for him to not take damage, so. fact.
9 points of bludgeoning damage from the first hit.
Oh shit, first blood.
Okay, I'm not fucking you. Identical roll. 16 and a 17.
Bro, I've rolled 3 17s for attacks on all of my attacks. It's fine.
16 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh shit. Okay.
16?
Yes. So the first swipe of its roots, it's half of it intentionally trying to hit you, and another half just panicked, flailing around. The roots kind of grab you around your legs and trip you up, which makes it easier for the second swing to just club you in the side of the neck and kind of crunch your shoulder bones down. And with both of those attacks hitting, you become grappled.
Excellent.
Show me my 2 seconds. Both attacks.
I'd like to use my reaction. I would like to use my reaction to swap places with Sir Firestorm
Oh, so you're grappled.
and take that damage.
Okay. Sir Firestorm, as the arms have grabbed you, you see there are skulls just all inside this thing, and one begins to kind of emerge. It's just this big, 3-eyed bear skull. You have no idea where this thing could have even come from, but it's about to bite down on you. And then how does this happen to you?
So I see Sir Firestorm about to hit the head, I'm not about to lose anybody else I care about, and she's gonna pull the rib out entirely, and it's gonna switch them, and she takes that. No, they regrow. It's fine. She takes that 16. She takes that 16 points of damage, and she goes down.
So does she swap with me?
Yes.
So I would go over here.
Or is it a
Oh,
swap,
wait,
or do
I
you
got
just go next to him?
Hold on. Wait. I teleport to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the first creature. The second creature then takes all the damage instead.
Oh, so you don't get swapped.
So I stay where I was?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're still grappled, but you don't take the damage.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Cool. Then I would like to use my I was gonna use my reaction.
Reaction.
I'm going to counterspell the counterspell. Well, I'm going to counterspell your counterspell.
Yeah.
I love Magic the Gathering.
I am going to use my fighting style interception. As I see the swap happen, I go to try to grab and pull some of the roots away, and I'm going to reduce that damage by 1d10 plus 3.
Oh, my lord.
So 16.
Okay.
So 8.
So they take 8 points.
Yeah, only take
Okay.
8 points of damage.
Hey, so you don't go down.
He's
I
up.
don't.
This game is like an arms race against each other. I counter Landon. Landon counters us. And my new character counters that.
Mia, as you appear in this space, kind of emerging out of this hellish fire, the bear skull is about to bite down on you, and Sir Firestorm, you manage to twist yourself and just throw your shoulder into the head, and it snaps shut, just inches away from Mia's head.
It gets the shoulder
and,
instead.
Manages to avoid most of that damage. And that is all my shambling mound will do. Does anybody else have any triggered reactions? Anything crazy they want to? We're all good.
Actually, no.
To use my spell.
Actually,
Oh, actually,
Deal.
you activated my
You're
turn.
up.
Ugh. So good.
Try to finish this thing.
I mean,
Uh,
it's
Look,
gonna
it's only
die.
got 27 hit points
It's
left.
possible.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa. It's we don't know that.
True.
Ludovic's not looking very good.
It's true.
Neither is Mia.
Been-
Okay, so
Oh, I didn't add mine. I didn't add my fucking updated. My bad.
they're 20.
Oh, 19 hits, 18 hits. Those both hit.
These two. Plus 2, it will be 19.
Okay. Oh my god. That'll do it.
28.
How do you want to do this, Cadil?
When the thing is hitting down to hit Mia, I'm going to target his head and shoot 2 arrows. Like it makes like a little burst of flames and go through it, leaving a big hole in it.
That is so cool. It's like Hanzo from Overwatch when he like shoots the. Oh yeah! You bring the arrows back, and as soon as you unleash them, you see Amaru, like where you hear him kind of run up behind you, and he breathes out this fire that engulfs both the arrows, and they hit into this thing and just sear right through it, and it falls back and just kind of like crashes through this fence, flailing around as the flames, which hadn't really been able to do much to it, but with your magic and Sir Firestorm, begins to just crackle and burn it away until nothing is left but a few charred skulls.
The thing was right next to my snare trap I made, and I imagine that it falls to my snare trap.
Yeah, it tumbles into one and then gets pulled up and just flailing around until it's just this charred bush basically hanging from a rope. Oh, that's hilarious. And that take us out of combat.
I would like to immediately run to Kari.
Cass, you begin to move towards Kari. Nix, you... Oh god, yes, Kari, very good. Actually, let me get change the music.
Excellent. Surprise, Storm, are you okay? You look kind of
Yeah,
dead.
I think I'd pick her up. And she'd be in my arms right now, I think.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Hold your horses.
Hold up, lover boy.
Narrative dissonance we have to get to.
Yeah.
Or lover chick.
I haven't set up the next combat yet. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Curse of combat.
Unblinking Mage shows up.
Oof,
Well,
not
when you
this
say that-
song.
This is about 30
I don't-
feet right here, guys.
Casimir,
Yeah.
as you begin to walk towards Kari, this is not quite the right song. Hang on.
Oh, but this is a good song.
Play the.
No, but it's
No,
not.
we gotta
creepy.
have the death song. We gotta have the death song.
Yeah, we gotta have the...
No.
Casimir, as you begin to move towards this room, which had been filled with daylight just moments ago, suddenly seems much darker. And you and Mia both get this sickening feeling in your stomach. As on the far wall,
Motherfucker.
just this black orb begins to appear, and Kari's body slowly begins to kind of slide across the floor towards the open. Casimir, what do you want to do? You were kind of the one who wanted to kick this off.
Yeah, well, yeah, that changes what I was gonna try and do. I'm gonna look at that, heard the body going towards there, and let me just read and make sure that this works correctly. Yeah, okay, whatever. I see that happening. I went into this room initially trying to do something else, and I see this happening. And Nyx hasn't picked her up yet, right?
Yeah, we're just gonna kind of go in
So
turn
the
order.
body's being like slowly dragged. I'm like, no. Try and run up to the body and grab it, and then I want to look back. Like I imagine with that hole she put in, I could see back here. I'm gonna use my face up ability to move Kari out 30 feet if I can. It's the spring says I could use a creature teleports instead of me. So yeah,
Technically
this
not a creature anymore.
that's where I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna try it anyways.
YOLO.
You
Is Kari an inanimate
grab the
object?
body. Grab the body.
Yeah.
and just leap into this moon that you carved through the air. And as you topple out here, like about as far away as you can get, Kari's body kind of just falls next to you. But you can see this faint, kind of shimmering, ethereal shroud is getting pulled out of her and is still being pulled back towards this.
No. Mia, the unblinking one is in there just trying to take her body. And I'm putting my hands on on my knees, putting my hands on like Kari's like chest. And as I'm saying that and me saying that to Mia or to everybody, I'm since that face step thing as my bonus action, I'm gonna use my action to cast Gentle Repose on Kari, and then so this pale blue moonlight will flow down from my arms and just kind of envelop her body as I'm like saying that to Mia, and that'll be my turn.
As you're doing that, you all hear from that room, "I'm only taking that which belongs to me." And the soul kind of leaves Kari's body and is beginning to just slowly get pulled towards that direction. But it's almost as if it's like fighting it as best it can, but doesn't seem to be able to stop. Kadil, your turn. What do you want to do?
Try to catch Carrie.
You run up, you like just run towards it and grab it, and it's ethereal. There's nothing to grab.
Nah, I'll be desperate trying to catch it.
God, you just keep doing what you can. You're like throwing a cloak over it, just anything
Trying to
you
catch
can,
bubbles floating.
It just keeps moving, and you, Kadil, you hear from the room, "Foolish boy." And is there anything else you want to do? Are we moving to Survivor Storm?
No.
Firestorm stabs her in the chest.
Yeah, Survivor Storm. What you want to do?
I would actually like to, if I could, be the ghost of Kari getting sucked in this moment.
Of course.
As she sees Gadil like reaching and trying to grab and pull, and I'm like look over and I see other people down, wounded, trying to get healed up, and then I look at Kaz holding on to me, and it's okay. Let me go. Somebody's got to go protect the dumb brood in there. Who better than me?
I think when she says that, I'm just gonna sit back. Like I was on my knees with my hands on her chest. I'm gonna sit back and just like my hands are on my knees, and I just.
As you kind of fall back, Kari, you turn to look upon your family that you're being welcomed back to. You can see against this wall, you can't quite tell if the unblinking one is here or if it's just his visage, but you can just like the wall seems to kind of warp into this black socket, and the broken planks of wood and where everything's been cracked in the bottle kind of forms this grinning mouth on the wall. And he says to you, "Oh, my sweet Kari, your beloved is not here. He's preoccupied." And there is a moment where there's kind of this like flash of black fire, and you see just the back of King's head, tattered or like matted, bloody golden hair kind of falling to one side. His armor is beginning to kind of rust, and it's like the shine, the gold and the white is beginning to dull and turn black. And you see him walking through a field of gray hills with war tents and weapons cast all around and black fire crackling, and he can see a keep. It looks like he's walking up towards a keep on the hill, and standing atop it is an unblinking mage grinning as King approaches. And then it burns back away, and all you see is Luna just kind of terrified, looking all around. It's like she can't see you, but you see her, and she's just crying out, "Mom! Mom, where'd you go?" And you continue to get pulled closer.
I'll look right back at the unblinking one and just, I told him in this life or the next I would find him, so.
That you did.
It'll take, you're gonna have to pull out all the stops if you plan on keeping me from him. Promise you that.
I held you once. I'm sure I can do it again. And your spirit moves. So I'll just kind of use this ever closer. Is there anything you want to do with Sir Firestorm in this moment, or?
Yeah, he goes and like as he's going to put away his greatsword, but at the moment that it touches his back, it just kind of turns into fire and disappears.
Beautiful.
It was a useless moment. And
That's not useless. That's flavor.
he looks around and he looks at me as, "I'll get to that in a minute. Hey, where's that one guy? Blonde hair?"
Oh, he knew he died. was there when he died.
Oh, he was there.
Yeah.
He was.
Shit, he was there.
Well, he wouldn't know who the fuck Ludo is.
Find the other cutting words you want to use.
Damn.
I mean, you could also use that for Ludo.
Yeah, you could do that for Ludovic's character.
Yeah.
That's true. We're backing it up anyway. Dude, come here, and he goes over to Mia, and I will use all of my points of lay on hands as I just kind of, you feel a fire wrap up around, like completely covering your body. The last time you felt like this was when Kings was still alive, and it just kind of comes out the moment it dissipates from you. All your like 35 points of HP back to you.
Wow. Damn.
Damn. My hero.
I saw your rib cracking out. I thought for sure that you were downstrucken, but no, pulled it out.
I'm sorry. I'm getting used to this. Welcome back. I
That is
missed you.
that is not something to get used to. I missed you two. I missed all of you.
As Sir Firestorm is like having this very rousing moment with many of you, we'll go to Ludovic.
He's just gonna kind of take it. He's gonna kneel down, knowing, like, seeing Kari's body and remembering the conversation we had at one point about, in the event of our deaths, what would like to be what would happen, and seeing the ethereal spirit kind of just start going towards. He's just gonna like drop down to one knee and just kind of like rest on his sword and kind of let off some tears, and just kind of he's just beating him. Kind of said this so many times about Ludovic just kind of failing as trying to be useful, and he's kind of just like whispering and saying in low tones to himself how he could have done better.
Will you give me a DC 14 Charisma saving throw real quick?
Those are never good.
Your bars, you should be able to.
You said charisma?
Yeah.
19.
Look at it.
As you're kneeling there on your sword, feeling kind of how Ludovic feels about himself a lot, just horrible. It's almost like there's kind of this, like the emotion almost echoes within yourself, as if you're feeling that from two different places. And then looking at the hilt of your sword, knowing that there is a flask there, there's this brief moment where all you want to do is drink. It's like this comfort suddenly kind of washes over you. Like, if I just drink, I know I can numb this feeling. And then the Ludovic side of you almost kind of like has to shake it out. And you're back.
Yeah, because my hilt is currently empty right now, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mia, what would you like to do?
Yes, what I would like to do. Not really knowing about, I mean, she knows that the King's Conclave is kind of stuck in the big bad evil dimension.
It's a family reunion.
Yeah, huzzah. She got up with her feet thanks to Sir Firestorm, and she starts thinking. And in her thoughts, she just starts taking a step forward, and then another one. And without realizing it, she's sort of running. She runs past Kari's corpse to get as close as she can, and past her spirit too, to where the socket is for the unblinking one. Right. Something tells me I feel like you're better off saving them away from this man. And She looks at her hand, shakes her head for a second, and she reaches her hand out because you never know until you try. And she's going to concentrate, and she is going to cast Dispel Magic to try and sever the tear of whatever the fuck the unblinking one is doing right now to stop the soul siphoning, if it's possible.
You run forward, lift up your hand, and try and cast
Mhm.
spell magic. I see your light does not shine as bright as it once did. You've grown weak in your brief time away from me. You cannot dispel the will of a demigod.
Certainly try. And I'm going to channel divinity and try it again.
Like, well, and what does it look like, actually? Contact that. Nice.
Like, I can certainly try. And she's gonna snap her neck in half. And then twist it back up. And she's glaring and just tries to do it again.
You just hear
You see-
Firestorm.
No. The wall that
Yeah,
sort of looks like
could
the
be like,
unblinking
what
one, Mia, for a second, you think it might have gone like... I see that you have a new master. And you feel kind of like something invisible kind of scurrying around on your shoulder, trying to like hide behind your head.
Mhm.
He's just like, I'm not here! And there's no effect. The spirit just continues to move towards you. The unblinking one says to you, it's a valiant effort, but her soul has always belonged to me.
Her soul belongs to
I'm in it.
herself. It belongs to
So it
herself
would
and Burton and the Raven Queen. No one else.
As you say that, the spirit passes through the eye socket and just kind of disperses and everything goes black, and suddenly the wall that had been looking like the unblinking one is the unblinking one. 9 skulls drifting around its head. It surveys you without moving. You can just feel the void in its eye socket, just watching you all. First it lingers on Mia, lingers on Kaz, and it speaks. You all are playing your roles perfectly.
Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
You send an eldritch blast, and it kind of like sends out a chunk of the bone, and it turns to you, all 9 eyes. Yeah, he's dead.
Just one Eldritch Blast to the face. Glass cannon.
Yeah,
Wasn't expecting it.
you send
Rise around.
the bone splintering away. I will admit, you've proved far more independent than I had hoped. But continue on this path. I will achieve my goals. It will be a glorious day for the people of Boromir and the people of all the realms. I'm not here to kill you. How could I slay my most loyal servants? And the 9 eyes kind of split. Some of them looking at me and some of them looking at Casimir. I just came here to tell you that I know where your mother is, Mia. Casimir, you spent an eternity in the fogs once. I would hate for it to happen again. But one last time. Do not interfere. Now, get some rest. Strahd is looking for you. And he begins to recede back into the shadows. Next, I apologize for kind of jumped a little ahead there, but is there anything you'd like to do in this moment as he's beginning to disappear?
Yeah, is that baby thing still on the ground?
Mhm.
I would
Stop
like
it.
to. Yeah, I would like to Shadow Blade it and kill it.
You draw your blade and swing down at this, at this thing, and as you're swinging, the unblinking one kind of disappears, but there's just this wicked grin on his face as the wall kind of like returns back to a normal wall, and you swing into this thing, and you hear like a sad, pathetic scream, and then unexpectedly you hear as if you just struck a blade with your own.
I want to figure out what I just hit.
Stomp
As
its
you
head
pull back the not shawl. Swaddle, thank you. You pull back the swaddle, which is just like there are centipedes scuttling across it, and it's stained with black sap. You see this horrifying monstrosity of a child, if you could even call it that. Nana Darkcradle looks to have taken the head of a goblin, this like arm of what looks like a small child, and other like anatomy, and like the leg of like a rabbit, like, and just kind of stitched it all together with roots and vines to make this like baby, and holding it all together, like, for lack of a better description, like a kebab, is this long, shimmering, silver rapier that's just pierced through it. And the air around this thing is just pitch black. It's almost like you're looking at like the silhouette of a rapier, like the white silver silhouette of a rapier, which is black all around. A dark shadow.
Yeah, I take it.
Yoink!
You
Yeah.
reach down, pick it up, and it radiates extremely powerful magic.
Let's go.
But there is a very unsettling feeling that washes over you just holding it.
Just holding it? Yeah, don't care. I'm in a rage right now, so.
This is an instrument of massacre. This is the Nightfall.
Go.
Okay. Cass, let's go for you. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think when Nyx was about, because I clocked that bundle, and when Nyx does that, I'm like, what are you doing? And I kind of see what it is, and like, what is this thing? And I'm gonna do a divine sense on it. Not like necessarily
On the weird little mutant thing?
yeah, not necessarily the sword, like just like the thing kebabbed by
The
it.
child.
It reads as an undead, like its aura is necrotic, but it is falling apart. With Nana Darkcradle slain and it just cleaved through with Nyx's blade, it's kind of just starting to rot into a puddle of black sap and blood like Nana Darkcradle.
It's disgusting.
You see her rocking chair just empty, just sitting. You've always seen it rocking, and it's just still. Lying beside it is a crackling staff of black fire.
Can
And
I?
there's a bag.
Can I see the bones? Can I see the staff anywhere?
Yeah, it's right there.
I want to maybe take a piece of cloth or take a part of my. I don't want to put a bear. Well, I guess I have gauntlets on. I'll pick up the staff and the bones, and I'll sheathe my spear, and then I'll pick up the staff and I'll pick up the bones and be like, okay, let's get out of here, yeah.
We should leave the bones and send Strahd here to get him off our trail.
You think he just knows where they are?
I'm going to assume so. The moment we don't assume, the worst is when we get screwed over. And we don't need the bones to purify the weapons.
Wait, sorry, 1 second. So Firestorm?
Hello!
Yes! He's here!
How is
Hi.
it that you are here? I thought you were going to do something about this dragon or...
Oh, you mean the temple?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
took surprisingly a lot less time than I thought it would. And I've spent the last few days pretty, well, bored. And trying to find purpose in my life. And I sat in front of the wondrous statue of Emberfang, freshly dusted, and I prayed. I looked for purpose, and Emberfang he showed me the way. You are the current way to fulfill the task we tried to fulfill hundreds of years ago. So instead of sitting and dusting statues and reading books, I came out here. But Emberfang gave me something of grave importance to help us succeed in our ventures. Sunik, to me! And you see a flame come out of my hand and my great sword pops out. Look at this thing.
Wow, that's a lot bigger than the last one you had.
Thank you. It was a gift. And I go put it back like this and it disappears again. It was a gift from Emberfang himself, shining a light and a blessing on not only me, but all of you. What I come here to do is to help the ones that freed me and help the ones that I love. You're all that I have. And in this moment, I think it might be all you have. You guys look really tired.
Thank you. It's the battle.
A bit. So you're here to stay?
Y'all could have come, took a nap at some point, said hello.
We could have.
I would have made you dinner.
Things to do.
We could have. We've been fighting and then dying and then fighting and then dying.
Well,
Was that one? And he points at the raisin. Was that one? One of your one of
Ari.
you know.
Scotty. Her
Kari.
name is Scotty.
The late wife of Kings. You've met him.
He had a wife
Yes.
I know,
She,
right?
In the
from
child.
here.
No, also from his world.
I think
Makes sense.
the
He
pluckiness.
looks like a family man.
The pluckiness of Firestorm, I'm not ready for it now. Yeah, yes, he did in the child. Listen, Mia, I think if we're
Yes.
going to leave these bones here, I would like to at least maybe bless and bury them. I don't know.
Why would we leave them?
We really don't have. The only reason why we even needed it in the first place was to save Casimir. It's not going to benefit us. It isn't really a
Are these
bargaining.
bones out of game? Are these bones cursed?
No. At least we don't think so.
I mean, we haven't tried.
We have
that.
no idea.
We haven't
Can I
really
check?
checked.
Can I check these bones to see if they're I don't know, maybe her soul, there's something going on with the bones and her soul, and maybe it's tethered to it, and I want to see if it's something that needs to be severed.
Guess you
Do you have
would
a-
like
do
to
you have a
consult
soul or
the
anything
divine
that
bones?
would help you do
sensum
this?
or something.
Consult the bones?
Yeah, if you want to do a divine sense.
I could do a divine sense or divine sense.
Or divine sense?
I command them.
There's never been a wizard in this party to cast
That's why
identify.
I've been trying to die. So
And
Ludo's-
Ludovic
Ludo's
did
got-
it.
That's
Yeah,
why I've been
Ludo's got
doing
it.
that.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
like
you
to do
did?
it.
Yeah, we identified the staff last session, I think.
oh,
that's
Ludovic
right.
did.
Yeah. Ludovic does have identified.
Yeah.
Although I
He's
don't know
cool
if
dude.
identified. Does identify tell you if something's cursed though?
Yes.
I believe so. It doesn't tell you the nature of the curse, I don't
Is
think.
that
but
how? Is that
Yeah.
the verbiage? Yeah. Okay. Well, Sir Firestorm, go ahead and. I'll say you can make an Arcana check with your divine sense, since that's not technically what the ability does. But go ahead and give me an Arcana.
Could I prey on the bones? Like Pray?
He's like, I'm a dragon
Give me an
boy.
Arcana check.
Arcana? Okay.
Start sucking
Yeah.
the marrow out of the bones and stuff.
Just doing whatever I could for religion. Here we go. 7.
Well, actually, I know you already rolled, but now that I'm thinking about it, if there was a curse placed on these, it probably wouldn't be Arcana based. It would be more like divine religion based. So you can make a religion check if you want. I'm good with that.
Hot dog.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
You've never seen a nat 20 this quick.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, totally not fun. Oh, you must have like a -5 to your
That's-
religion, right?
No, I have plus
Oh,
3 to
wait,
my
you're
religion.
still under
It's a-
my emboldening bond, so you can add a d4 to that.
I'm adding a D4 to that.
Does our
Yeah, like-
aura
like-
do anything? I don't think so.
So right now it's
Emboldening
at
bomb, yeah.
it's at 15.
Yeah, so you can add a d4 to that, because it hasn't been 10 minutes yet.
Right now it's at 16.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh my
Fuck
gosh.
it.
He's
I gotta
Wasn't the
protect.
DC
I-
16?
Was it 16?
I don't think I'd set a DC.
I don't think you said a
didn't say
DC.
anything.
Having them wrong.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Ignore me.
You scared me.
The DC is like a 14.
It's like a 10.
That's 17. Plus
Add
a
your
D4.
D4.
18.
Add your D4. Ooh,
That's a
plus three.
dirty, filthy 20.
nasty
Ooh,
20.
down bad 20.
Shucks, it was
Dirty 20.
21.
That 20's got a
Tell me
gnome
about
face.
this
From
bones.
As you approach the bones and you open up the bag that they've been thrown in, and you look upon them, this sense of grief and loss. Unlike you have lost everything, quite literally, and yet the sense of grief you feel with these bones is beyond even that. You feel tears welling up in your eyes. Your flames kind of grow cold in this moment. These bones are not cursed, but the tragedy that they've suffered is such that they have a presence to them. They are something that could impact the world around it. It could be something this full of raw emotion could potentially be sensed or sought out by something, but just having them on your person will not necessarily curse them. So they're not cursed, they're not normal bones. They're somewhere in between.
Instead of leaving them, could we try to bury them in a holy place of some form?
Well, I was thinking on this. If we were to leave them, I wouldn't just want to toss the bag aside.
Yeah, I wasn't going to suggest we just leave them out in the open.
I wasn't either.
Yeah, no.
I did not suspect such a thing from either of you or any of you. You're
Yeah,
decent, wonderful people.
thank you.
Yes, thank you. But these could potentially be leverage, I guess, with Strahd. He wants these. I think this is the thing he wants the most right now, besides us. What if he finds us and we do not have them? And also, what if we want something from him and we have them?
Well, there's some form of just pain atop these bones, and I believe we should try to maybe do a prayer on them, give light from Imberfang or the Dawn Father. Mia, you could help me with that. And what we could potentially do is maybe try to, I don't know, fix them. Get rid of whatever pain is holding on to bones.
Wait.
No.
There's also... I want to tell him about the temple, which I think is... The moon's going to be there in
Lunar
10
temple.
days. The lunar temple.
Which I think it's closer to 9 now.
9. They say.
9, yeah.
First, there's a temple where we are going to go to cleanse these weapons of their dirty deeds and disgusting curses. Maybe it can also serve
Done
to
dirt cheap.
cleanse Thunder cheap. Maybe we can also add the bones to this cleansing.
It's possible that, I mean, if it's able to bless cursed weapons, it should be able to bless a thing of cursed bones.
Duh.
I say yay
Didn't
to
we-
this.
Didn't we just say they weren't cursed?
Well,
It's not that they're cursed, but
there's-
there's something on them. Damn it.
there's some... Yeah.
A negative connotation,
A
not
cleansing.
necessarily a curse in nature.
A cleansing isn't necessarily a curse, I feel. It's just a cleansing.
I was like, couldn't I just... what does ceremony do? Can I cleanse shit with ceremony?
That's like weddings and...
Way above my pay grade, my man.
No,
It is not just weddings.
and
Yeah, it does
like,
more than.
water.
There is funeral
and
rite. That's the
funeral
closest thing
rites
you're gonna
keeps it
get.
from harm.
Yeah.
So if we buried him,
Yeah. If we buried them, I could.
Which I was thinking maybe
Maybe we can. Atonement. It's a willing creature?
what I was thinking was if that doesn't pan out, instead of burying her, I don't know, just in some graveyard or in some random forest, we could take her to a holy place, and maybe that might, I don't know, bump up the odds of whatever's plaguing this.
There's a shrine to the Raven Queen here in Abbey Root.
There's also Dimberfang Temple.
And there's also the Lunar Temple.
Tatiana worshipped the Raven Queen, Sir Firestorm.
I think that might be the strongest tether.
Oh, I was talking about the bones. I wasn't talking about...
Oh. Understood. Yes.
And he looks at it for a second and kind of queases a little bit, and he's like...
Are you okay?
I've just never seen them just sucked dry like that.
Yeah.
Oof.
You'll have to get used to it. It's kind of what we deal with.
How many people are out here trying to suck you dry?
Oh wow!
Phrasing.
No one apparently.
I don't understand. Is this some kind of joke?
Yes. Huzzah!
Is it at the bunch of feet?
No.
Okay.
No. But in all seriousness,
Okay,
Miska sort of shakes her head and looks at Casimir.
Well, I will go on record say that I feel like he's more than likely tracking us with these. I am all for trying to do something good by Tatiana, but I just want everybody to understand that we're more than likely going to be continuing this death march if we keep a hold of these bones. I don't know if we're strong enough right now, if we need to do more planning.
Well, our last plan was very constructive. I agree with you, Mia. I think maybe we should. What does everybody think? Do we keep or do we leave? I will do, or we can do what everybody wants to do.
Yes.
You take all the spoils. Is that a rocking chair?
Yes. Before that, Nyx, Ludwig, Kadil,
When you
please.
look at the deal I am facing, I'm just looking like I'm just looking at the wall that the carry spirit go through. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention of anything.
Yes,
Mia?
is Kari's body
Yeah.
still here, or is it all gone, or is just her spirit?
Kari's body's here.
No, it's
Okay.
it's her spirit or soul that's
Got it.
gone.
Mia's gonna go up to Gadil and take off her Dawn Father Holy symbol that King's made and put it around his neck. Like, you're gonna be okay.
I made a promise to protect her.
Yeah. So did I. And I failed.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm
Yes.
speaking from understanding of failures. You're not going to win every single time, and you are going to lose people. Heck, it could be this finely dressed man with a rapier here, Sir Firestorm, and he looks at Ludo and goes to put out his hand to shake it.
Wait, you're coming up to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I looked around and I was like, anybody, it could be it could be me tomorrow, or it could be this Sir Firestorm.
Yeah, Ludovic would be like sitting up against the tree here, just his gong out. I don't.
His dog out?
His dog. Yeah.
His magnum dog.
Yeah, dude.
Thunder's dog.
I don't know if you would allow this, but while we're doing this, can I do my Song of Rest? Song of Rest is for a short rest. At the end of a short rest to gain an extra 1d6 of hit die. While we're doing this, would I be able to play the song and allow everyone to get a 1d6
I mean,
of
yeah,
healing?
this can be a short rest here. Well, a short rest is.
It's like
No.
8 hours.
Yeah,
Short
I mean that's
This is
So-
8 hours.
Yeah, I take it back. I was in my head thinking an hour short rest, but
I think we need to
I
get the
wish.
fuck out of here.
Firestorm?
Ludovic just looks up at you, just goes back down to playing his song.
Huh. Oh, and I pat you on the shoulder and cast a second level of Cure Wounds. Happy we
Can
could
I
be
deny
friends. You too? Oh. That's 9 points of health. I mean, you can do with it what you want.
Mia goes to open her mouth and introduce him, but then she decides it's not really her place, and she closes her mouth and goes back to pay attention to Gadil.
Anyway, it's not the loss. It is going to hurt every time. But it's about what you do afterwards. Don't let it be in vain, young Gadil. You're strong, you have the flame inside of you. You may have failed to protect her now, but maybe we can get her out.
Let's see. As you all gathered around each other, having this conversation, kind of collecting up what you've been able to find here so far. Nix, you hear a familiar voice. You hear the voice of Amelia Fate Seller. She's a priestess. She runs the vineyard. She's around your age. Not nearly as hot, though. I mean, you're just a smoke show. But she's
like
walking
an 8
towards
instead
you.
of a 10.
She has a kind of like a medieval version of a clipboard with all of her records on the vineyard, and she's accompanied by the little walking, like, shambling table thing that had accompanied her. And she says, Nix, is everybody okay here? The commotion from across town. She kind of looks over your shoulders and sees the walls blown out of the building. She sees a dead body on the ground, and she quickly makes the symbol of Mother Night as well as the symbol of the Raven Queen. But then looks back to you. How can we? And she gestures back behind her, and there's kind of a small gathering of nuns. Ludovic, you do recognize one of them, Martha, the one who had taught you. Or no, I'm sorry, not Ludovic. Mia and Nix, you both recognize Martha, who had kind of been teaching you how to sword fight and sparring with you a little bit. But she's
I would also recognize the vineyard lady there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You recognize a couple of them, but she gestures. Says, we're here to help however we can.
Well,
And get this scary music off of you. It makes you sound like a bad guy.
You are a bad guy. Got it.
I'm strong. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
I don't care how many of my friends are in the area. I cast Shatter.
Yeah, at this point, don't care.
Got an 18.
16.
I'm not gonna waste a potentially good roll.
What's it? They're kind of all looking to you, Nix, in this moment, almost the same way that you looked to Melita.
Is there no one else that can give orders? I'm not.
They all kind of just shrink in on themselves a little bit in this moment, and most of them kind of bow their heads. Always.
Well, okay. She took me in, so let's figure this out, guys. We need to get this town back to what it was, right?
And we can kind of go into a little extended period of downtime if you guys want to take a kind of a long rest and spend some time here in Abbey Root, or come up with a different plan. You guys kind of tell me what you want to do.
I mean, I'm down to stay in Abbey Root.
Yeah, I guess I can long rest in Abbey Root. I think if Nix wouldn't want to, I'd want to maybe carry Kari's body on Hooper, and as we go but to the town proper, and find a place to lay her to rest with everybody's. Maybe Nix would know where that place would be.
I know where Kari wants to be buried. We talked about it when we were in the forest alone
Where's that?
with her husband.
It's all the way in Riverport.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm glad
But
it casts
that's
gentle
where her
repose
husband
on her. Okay. We Maybe a.
We can
Yeah.
make the process, if you guys are good with it, we can make the process of getting there with your tower as part of a long rest. Is there anything you would like to do here in Abbey Root before you leave?
I would want to go through all of Melida's notes and anything, since apparently I'm the leader of the town now.
Yeah, they're
That's
not.
elite.
Just. I mean, if you
Yeah,
would like to
like-
step into that role, of course you can.
Yeah.
They're not so much looking to you like you're the mayor. It's more just like,
Yeah, no.
what do we do?
Yeah.
Melida's dead. The town's a lot of it's ruined. So
Yeah, and they would know me as kind of like Melida's person that she hung around, and so makes sense.
Practice style.
I think
Yeah.
if
why don't you go
Nyx-
ahead and give me a? Oh, sorry. What was that, Cass?
No, I was gonna say if Nyx would allow it, and that's totally super cool. If not, since she's like a high priestess to Mother Night, I would have wanted to maybe see if I could float around and help or be around or.
No, I think if she's, I'm going like into her office, so I think I'd fully want to be alone.
Okay.
There would be, if you'd like, though, Cass. There would be like a small library of
Yeah.
scripture and
Yeah.
stuff like that you could look through if you'd like.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
the other nuns could probably help you out too.
So why don't you both give me investigation checks with advantage? Because that's a good point, Nix. You would have nuns helping you.
Oh.
Oh, I was so close to a nat 20.
11.
19.
What are we doing?
I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'm gonna use my inspiration
Hmm.
because I can roll that again at advantage.
See, I just see numbers. rolling.
Natural 20.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Give me just a second.
-1.
Yeah, I know. That's it's nat 20 or nothing.
It's a nat 20 though. Hang on.
Like leg, dude.
Actually, you
Okay.
know what? I'm gonna fucking do the same thing.
That literally
I'm a
happened.
I'm a inspo too.
I got a 26 for insight.
Are we inside?
For
Oh,
insight?
I rolled wrong. I rolled insight for some reason.
Wait, Mia, what are you rolling?
I don't know. I just saw everybody rolling.
They were rolling investigation and you just go for
Oh.
insight.
Investigation.
No, I rolled insight first on accident because I was like, wait, my insight's not that high.
I also got 20.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're investigating, but I rolled a 20.
That sucks because you're not there.
Oh, damn.
12, I think was my highest.
Okay.
Boosh.
Got it. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
Kaz and then we'll do Nix. 1 second. I'm just trying to decide what I want you to find.
I just wanted to help.
I know. I'm alone in Melida's office.
And be your friend, goddammit.
Aw, we're seeing a little bit of Kaz's family.
The child, one of the other
He's
5.
cute.
His baby is the cutest.
Yes.
Casimir, as you're searching through this library, pulling out dusty, crumbling old scripture, old prayer books, a lot of it is familiar to you. As you flip through it, you feel like you've read it in a past life, almost. Kind of a small little box, almost like a little cigar box, kind of sized, and it's got silver etchings of the moon across the face of it, and just this dark black wood. You almost just kind of like push it to the side as you're reaching for a scroll, and then you hear something inside it move. Flip it open. Inside, there's a small charm that looks like it could be affixed to a weapon, kind of meant to hang off of like a pommel or something like that. Shaped like cupped hands. And it has a diamond in the shape of a moon hanging from it.
Oh,
Radiates magic.
grab it.
You're able to actually read the Holy Scripture on the lid. And this is a moonbeam charm. When it's affixed to a weapon, it has I'm literally making this up on the spot.
I love it. That's awesome.
You know what?
It could either be
Bet.
crazy overpowered or crazy underpowered.
I know, right? It's like, oh, thanks.
Your next one's very carefully.
That's
You
a
know
God
what?
Slayer. It kills God in one
At
swipe.
the break.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, if you want to hold to the break, yeah.
It'll allow you to cast Moonbeam through the weapon at higher levels, not
Got
just at a second.
Oh, that's dope.
I'll
It's-
put it to my head.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
whisper a prayer, and then I'll tuck it into my bag and just look through everything else in reverence.
The nun's like, that's ours. Oh no, you have it.
Foolish heroes.
Adventurers,
Sorry.
they just take everything. Nix. Step into Melita New Prayer's private chambers. Sparse, as most rooms are here at Barrowville. There's this hand-painted mural along the ceiling of kind of chipped, old, fading paint that shows the cycles of the moon and Mother Night's hands kind of cupping it up in the sky, holding it aloft. The drapes that hang over the windows with these beautiful, silvery white color, just like the moon, just blowing gently in the breeze. Start looking through things. Most of it's scripture. When you get to her desk, there's a drawer that won't open. Doesn't seem to have a keyhole. The whole desk has had like moon symbology etched and carved into it. What do you want to do?
I'll look for like a button that would pop the drawer.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Awesome. 17.
Looking at the moon. Or looking at the drawer. Like the handle that you would pull, it's more like a little knob, and it's shaped like a moon that's being cupped in hands, and you press it in rather than pulling, and something in there unlocks, and the moon glows ever so faintly. Slide the drawer out. There's bound journal, private journal. Want to flip through it right now?
Yeah, I'll look through like a couple pages to see what kind of journal.
Start flipping through it. Seems to be not quite a diary. It's almost as if Melita, who was she's a very, very old elf.
Yeah.
Had been recording her life and the events happening in Barville, not from like a dear diary, this is what happened today, more of like a historical recount. Flip through, and you kind of start at the back skimming, and you see a few entries that kind of note your arrival. Kind of welcome into town, and then a name stands out to you. You see Mia's name mentioned. You see mention of her mother as you're kind of reading through it about the family. And you're kind of working backwards. You're like reading about Mia being sent off with Serena and how that affected her mother and how she kind of kept going. And you go back, you're getting closer and closer to when Mia was born. And there is mention of her father. And the name... Hold on, I gotta get to my other notes here. Hold on.
I'm about to cry. No.
Oh shit!
What the fuck is this now? God damn it! Where the fuck did it go? Ah,
Strahd's grandpappy.
you read the name Donovich Moonprayer. You don't know that person. They were here long before you ever got here. But you keep reading. You learn that Mia was not born. Mia was a gift from the Raven Queen. A child to a mother and a father who were desperate to have a child. They were unable to on their own. And they prayed. Never give me a child. But Mia's mother, knowing what that would mean, bringing another moon scabbard, even though through magical means, bringing a new one into this realm, the danger that that would put both her in and her father in. So it was arranged that the father would leave. The father would help bring this daughter into the realm, but then would travel as far as he could he went to the town of Barrowville, where he would continue to preach the good word of light, start a new life.
Okay. Oh.
It's a fancy way of saying my
Oh.
dad's dead because
I
that whole town is dead. Fuck.
I don't know where the
Wait,
fuck that name came from. That's such an old name.
God. That's why you asked me for that fucking name.
Yeah, I had to text Eric, Gadil, and Nix because my notes from like the first 10 sessions or so got deleted just when I was restructuring things. I was like, fuck, what is that name?
Oh, so that's why I have no idea what you're talking about.
Because you weren't here.
Yeah, you weren't here yet.
I had a session with him, and then that was also the first session Kai was in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Father fucking Donovich, brother
Yup.
Knight, after the night.
Yup.
Full moons are her highest power, new moons equal no power. That's what I have written down.
Oh my god.
I have
Okay.
Ludovic has Chubb for Irina.
Still does.
I mean, other than, I think that was the next session. I don't think that was that same session. But yeah, that's all I had down for that session.
So, I think we'll take our break now, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
We'll come back
marinate in
at,
this.
10. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes.
Yep.
Okay.
in Abbey Root, or do you want to have left for Riverport?
Is it like where do we want to spend our long rest? Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
guess
could
kind of. Yeah. Do you want to do a long rest here, or do you want to do a long rest?
If Ludovic can somehow.
Well, actually, you guys had already been doing your library stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll say you kind of have taken a long rest here.
Yeah, okay. So
Maybe my better question is there anything else you want to have done in Abbey Root before leaving?
Yeah, like the people who haven't gone.
Ludovic
Anything you guys want
just
doing?
wants to find a entire barrel of ale and just drown all of his sorrows like the half alcoholic he is.
Go ahead and give me a DC 15 charisma save.
See how plastered I get? Because if I get, there's a choice to just.
Oh,
get
that's not an
actually
issue.
shit
You'll
faced.
get plastered. It's something else.
You said charisma.
Arizamai.
Slutty 20.
You feel a lot better. Like that self-hatred. It's not up there.
Like I'm
And as you're drinking, yeah, like you basically like get someone to
there
let you
is
in.
no cup. It's just the drowning of a.
You're slapping the keg.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of just on the verge of blacking out, basically, in the vineyard. You're kind of like wandering the rows of kegs and just like taking drinks from one, taking it from another, and there's kind of a moment where you kind of like stumble against the wall. When you open your eyes, you're back in Arlen, walking down a hallway in Moon Scabbard Mansion. You can kind of feel like you look down in your hand and you've got a wine bottle in it, and you can kind of trip over one that's out in the middle of the hallway, and you speak, and your voice is not yours. It's Ismark's. Rina, where are you? And just stumble into a wall, and then you like puke all over your boots, and when you come up and kind of wipe your mouth, you're back in the vineyard. Kind of feel more like yourself again, but at least you're not thinking about your failures.
Those are just in the back of the mind, but he's just this drinking is just to keep them in the back of the mind. So yeah, he'll just spend the entire time. May or may not have told anybody that he's in here. So like, might need to go find him. But yeah, no, he is just throwing them back like a white girl at a Christmas party.
Let's go.
Deal Firestorm Mia. Anything for you three?
Huh?
Before you leave Abbey Root?
Huzzah!
Any huzzahing to do?
Do they have any form of accelerant that I can light these javelins on fire with?
What?
Don't you fucking come near my
Yes.
boat.
On the javelin.
Don't you have fire breath?
I mean, I do,
But javelin.
but my javelins don't do fire damage. No, I think I'm Gucci, man.
Okay.
I think if we're gonna
Anybody
take a
else?
long rest here, I would just want to maybe spend the time to fix that little charm, that moonbeam charm to my weapon, my spear.
Ah, yes. So the rule for that will be just like once per day, after like a new moon has passed, you can cast Moonbeam at
Ninth
I don't
level.
know the exact level off the top of my head. What it,
I think
so
it's
it starts at
second level.
You can push it. Yeah, you can push it up to that. You can cast it at. We'll do
Moonbeam is second level.
one more.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can cast it at 4th level. Once per
Oh shit! Good.
Does that make my spear magical?
It does make your spirit.
Oh shit! I was cool.
I'm good with that.
Oh shit, I was a cool.
Cool.
Hakuna Matata.
Sure. Yeah, good deal.
Those are fixed.
Anything you want to do?
I was thinking a couple of things.
Ooh, you got a list.
First, I want to see if I can find any kid story, like something that you tell kids to calm down to make them have a fun time or anything. Make me.
Okay. Yeah, give me an investigation check. Just see how high you get.
Okay.
You find,
16.
you find a small child's book. You find a storybook. It looks like it has not been used or told very often. Like when you open it, the spine kind of cracks on the book like it's new. As you flip through it, it's this little hand-painted book that talks about how children who are on their best behavior, Mother Night will scoop them up in her hands and put them on the moon, far from where Strahd can get them. And there they dance and play and grow up to live happy lives. And kids that are very bad get put on the dark side of the moon, where Strahd can get them.
I looking at everyone's mood on the town. I want to like go in a center place, trying to memorize the stories and tell them that the funniest way I can. Remember in the times like when Gadil was sad and her mother started to telling him stories.
Okay. Give me a performance or persuasion check.
Neither. I have 0 on both.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Doesn't matter because it's a 20. Let's go. Come on.
Nat 20, let's go.
You know I'm just an inspiration.
Let's go.
16.
There you go. There you go. That's a double digit.
Let's go.
So while Nyx and Kaz are at the library and everybody else kind of off doing their own thing, you head to the center of this hamlet. You know, it's not a very big place. Nuns are still busy clearing out rubble, kind of pulling bodies from some of the rubble, putting out fires. You start to tell this story. And when you begin, your voice is a little shaky, and people, you get the sense that some of the nuns are like, "What? Why is he telling us a children's story? This is." They almost kind of seem a little offended, but you feel Amaru kind of nudge up against your leg, and you feel this fire of confidence kind of build up in your chest.
I imagine like right now I have the symbol that Mia gave me of the Dawn Father. Like I hold it, I breathe, and I start again.
Your voice gets louder, the confidence is there, and you notice more and more of the nuns are kind of just stopping what they're doing, watching you, and many of them are kind of just looking off at a distance, just a small little smile on their face. A few are kind of wiping tears from their eyes, and when you finish, there's just kind of a soft applause throughout the town. And the other the rest of your party might hear this applause and wonder what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Several of the nuns kind of grab your hands. Thank you. A few copper in your hand, but spirits are lifted throughout all of Abbey Road. And a few of the nuns kind of look you up and down, trying to guess how old you are, and then hand you a couple bottles of wine, thinking that you're probably old enough. You're a hero. They give you a few bottles of Abbey Root wine. Actually, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and roll a d4 and see how many bottles they give you.
Oh shit.
Plus one.
1.
Who said that?
Not a lot to spare recently, so you get a bottle.
Rubik's doing a number on the stores.
Yeah. Sorry, they're your friends. Yeah, a few of them actually are like.
There's a fucking drunk in the building.
We tried to get him to leave, but he kept calling us Irina. Do you know who that is?
Well, can you repeat that? I didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, you're good. Like the nuns that give you the wine, they're. We would give you more, but your friend is drinking lots of it, and he kept calling us Irina. We don't know who that is.
Don't worry. You know, drunk people, and thanks.
we've seen him cast Shatter, and we don't want him to do that anymore.
We don't want him to ruin the stores.
From the background, you just hear a loud boom. No.
You feel the
No.
earth tremor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't used that one in a while.
Yeah, that's the will do.
Cool. The last little note I'll add for you is you see a few of the kind of the younger nuns and acolytes and kind of kids around your age and maybe a little bit older kind of moved off to a different part of the hamlet. And they look to be building, like they're all excitedly looking like they're building something, kind of like stacking rocks and stones and things like that. And by the time you guys are all leaving Abbey Road, you get one last look at it, and it almost looks like they're starting to build a small little statue of Amaru. But they're kind of like stacking up the stones, but it's kind of like lopsided and weird, but they're doing their best. Mia, anything you want to do before you leave your home?
Yeah, Mia's just sort of sitting back by her home and watching everybody slowly, one by one, walk away and do their own thing until it's just her and the ruin. Yeah, yeah. I was getting there. Don't worry. She looks over and she makes a note of Sir Firestorm and just sort of bows her head and slowly makes her way back into her home, and she starts just picking up random bits and pieces of ruined home, and she sort of like is haphazardly grabbing things, and she grabs a piece of the wall, kind of cuts her hand a bit. She's just staring at her own injury, and tears just start to form, and she silently just starts crying. I don't think I can keep doing this.
I think you can keep doing what?
Hi! Oh,
Sorry.
goodness.
I'm
No.
Sorry. I didn't. Sorry.
You're fine. I should be used to this at this point.
Yeah,
Not the only one.
Why you won. Why are you crying?
And she kind of looks back to where Makari was at one point. It doesn't feel like a victory anymore. It just felt like we survived, and that's it.
I was trapped in an amulet for I don't even know how long, so everything kind of feels like a victory to me right now.
Understandable.
I've been meaning to ask you, and maybe now's not the right time, but
Go ahead.
why did you do it?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Look at me. I'm just an ant, you know? I would have said anything to get out of that amulet. I was gonna do whatever I could.
Well,
Why did you offer yourself up? Don't get me wrong, I'm thrilled about it. Thrilled. Could not be happier. But
she reaches out and takes his hand and gives it a light squeeze and puts his hand to her forehead. The Dawn Father forgives all. He judges just as harshly. I did not earn my spot in his gaze. I felt like I was grandfathered in out of pity. I want to earn it, just like Burton did.
guy sounds like he meant a lot to you.
Yes, he was one of my closest friends.
Was, right? And
Yes.
he kind of like looks at your friendship necklace.
Was. He is sadly no longer with us.
Just making sure.
Sorry,
Oh,
no
and
one will
sorry
be
for your
more.
loss. Sorry for your loss.
No one will be more important to me than Casimir, but yeah, I think you're a close second.
Casimir.
That's why I did it. Because
Is it drunk?
I did it because everybody deserves a chance. I don't feel like I properly earned mine, so I'm starting over from the beginning. If I shot myself out of my spot in the light of the Dawn Father, then so be it. I'd rather it be out of a proper decision, not because I just happened to be given a handout. It's not right. I don't. Morally, to me, it doesn't feel right. It might be silly, it might be stupid, but it's how I feel.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Where I come from, it's kind of like you stab people in the back, you do whatever it takes to get ahead. And if you get a handout, you take the handout. So, I mean, wow, props to you, I guess, but I hope it was worth it.
I think I made a good friend out of it. So far, so good. There's hope for you yet.
Yeah. Do you need help cleaning up around here? It's a dump.
Thanks. It's my home.
Oh, it's lovely. I love it.
Mm.
It's great.
He actually starts laughing. You're cute, but you don't have to say that. It is ruined.
It's bad. It's real bad.
I'm aware. There was a necrotic wall of fire, and I flung a rock into it.
Oh, wow.
I have, if I need help, I'll call for Sir Firestorm. I don't want to innate you with mundane mortal machinations.
I have
there someone in there?
nothing else to do.
No.
No.
And he just like turns invisible and disappears.
Okay, and I walk in, and like as I walk in, you see the sword brandish out.
Sir
I heard a
Firestorm, it's
voice.
fine. It's fine.
I heard something.
Yes, he's
That was
gone
not your
now.
voice.
It wasn't. No.
Must have been the wind.
It must have been a figure of my imagination.
Yeah. Curious. What is this place to you?
This is my childhood home.
Do you remember being here?
Vaguely. Bits and pieces.
What is it to you now?
A reminder that even when you set yourself in the darkest depths, there's always somebody around to pick up the pieces. She holds up a piece of the home in her hand.
You know, some memories you can let go of. This place feels like it's more of a bad thing than it is a good thing, right? There's just a weird aura about this place.
Well, it was affected by the unblinking one. Not even 30 minutes ago.
Well, not just that, but towards you. You seem sad while you're in here. You don't look... This doesn't look like a place of joy.
I didn't really get to live here. I was given up very young, in the guise of keeping me safe, and ended up killing me.
Well then, you're looking to change, right? Well, you've already done it in multiple ways. Maybe letting go of this Barovian tether might not be such a bad thing. Could be therapeutic.
Therapeutic, huh?
Mm-hmm.
As much as I would love to give into therapy, this isn't my home to get rid of. This belongs to my mother.
Someone lives here?
They did before we ruined it, yes. It didn't look like this before the battle. Clarify.
I just thought this was some abandoned shack.
What is it with people? Okay.
Yeah, for a brief moment, you see behind Sir Firestorm Thardik appears like, I told you. And then gone again.
First him, now you.
Then we will build her a new home. Yes. Once it's on the long list, and he pulls out a piece of paper, pulls out a quill. On the long list, right after helping Gadil be happy again. Honestly, I feel like I need to put that with a dash. I mean everyone.
Oh, I mean, yes, that's definitely a way to go. I do believe Gadil needs a bit more guiding light.
He needs to be a child.
That's what I'm saying. More of a light. I think you're the best person who can do that at this point. Casimir, Nyx, they're both very angry. I
could tell. You could see like the dimple on his forehead in between his eyebrows. It's permanent.
The permanent scowl and
Ah,
shape of his brow, yes.
look, from a man who's lost everything already, I have nothing more to lose besides you guys, and I promise. I make a solemn vow, and I stick and as I go to put my hand down towards the ground, my greatsword appears and sticks into the ground. I get on one knee. I will carry you to the end of this mission. I will survive with you and for you. Please, don't make any more reckless decisions.
I don't think there's anything left I can do. She wipes some tears from her face. Kind of got rid of all the last of the good vibes.
Takes his hand, kind of puts it on like your upper part of your chest. Is there a heartbeat? Do you have a heartbeat?
No, not anymore.
Can I make her have a heartbeat?
That's up to Lena.
Just start doing chest compressions on her.
He puts his hand on her chest.
She's freezing cold.
Yep. He's like,
Actually, I want to add a little detail.
Yes, you in there.
That's your hand there. Not only is it freezing cold, but she reeks of infernal magics
and despair.
Sulfur.
I go put my hand on her chest and immediately kind of, oh,
Never mind.
Okay. So that was the other thing talking in the room.
Yes.
You know that can't stay in there, right?
No.
Does he know?
Yes.
He pulls his paper back out. Gotta kill this thing.
No, we don't have to kill him.
Well, it depends on his actions. He could be using you for some form of leverage. From what I can tell, that's what everyone's been doing. And I will not have it.
Thardik just wants to go home.
What if he can hear me right now? Wherever you are, I will kill you.
Right, yeah.
I am how you say, right here.
Hello, it's
But
me, your mental
I know-
illness.
I know, yeah. That fucking name.
But I swear to you, I will chop your head off and feed it to something. I think Casimir has a wolf now.
He does.
big and cool.
That's a
You
promise.
don't get any response. Believe it or not.
Yeah. Do I see Dardic like be like?
Giving him double birds from behind him.
Yeah.
He dances. Sapphire's from.
But yeah, he said, "That's a promise to you." And then he looks at me and said, "And that's a promise to you." Now, take a bath.
Oh. And she kind of looks down. She's covered in her own viscera and blood.
A rib is like poking out.
Oh, pardon me. And she shoves it back in.
Yes, I'll be outside. If you need anything, I'll be standing guard till you come, till we can go back to the inn, get things taken care of.
Yeah.
Do you need anything?
Just for you to be who you are.
Who else would I be?
You'd be
Crazy,
surprised.
crazy kids that just walk out.
Huzzah.
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 As you walk out, and you don't see him, but you hear a voice.
I knew I had a bad feeling about that guy.
All right, shall we head to Riverport? Is that what we want to do?
Yeah, just want to let everybody know we only have like 5 vials left. So after this, there will be
Yes.
4.
It's we can't bury her next to her husband. We don't have enough vials.
No, I'm just want everybody to know I'm super down with it as long as when we get down to 2 vials, if we want to get more, we know where we gotta go.
I mean, we could just keep her body a little bit longer.
Put her in the tower.
Then, yeah, but she's in the. Should put her in the stone.
If we put her in the stone, where would we go then?
What do you mean?
Where are we gonna go if not Riverport after this?
We can go anywhere. The world's a burrito.
Yeah, I was like, let's check out. Let's look see at the map.
Okay, so then we're talking about this. Then it sounds like we're talking about this.
Oh, I would just publicly state that Ludovic is still carrying a fucking barrel of ale with him
And
whenever walking back to the tower.
Oh boy.
You guys are already planning, and halfway through, you hear at the front door. Let me in. Let me in.
Ludovic has he just has a barrel just on his shoulder, and he has tapped it with like a piece of tubing of some sort, and he's just
Oh god, tubing.
yeah, like those fucking beer hats.
Crick and Drick kind of poke their heads into your meeting room, and in a voice that is suspiciously similar to Tharduk's.
Ludovic's out front, and he's pissed himself. It looks like, and he's just it's not looking good. Should we let him sober up before we let him in, or do you want us to let him in right now?
I can sober him up.
And I can clean him.
Okay.
That was okay.
Ludovic, you're like, let me in. The door just kind of like opens, and you just fall through, and then it closes.
Also, Landon, since after we have killed the Nana Dark Cradle, have we noticed anything about Aberroot change? Does it still feel blighted? Is it like anything?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of fields I'm worried about right now. You know, really thinking
darkness is
agriculture.
receding. Like as you're walking through the hamlet, and kind of just like the vineyard that grew here is already looking healthier. Like a lot of the dead, blighted roots are kind of crumbling and falling off of the structures. Even the forest, Light Branch Forest in the north west, has a bit more color returning to it.
Got it.
But it'll be a couple days before it looks like this blight.
I just want to know if it
shadow
affected
fully.
it at all.
yeah.
And we have the Night Fang and the Staff of Blackfire, I believe.
Yes.
Got it.
That reminds me, Nix, did you want to attune to that?
100%.
I have. Wait, she wants to attune to what?
The Night Fang, the rapier.
Yeah, I didn't pick that up. I have the staff and I have the bones, not the rapier though.
So the staff we already know is a staff of fire, but it deals necrotic instead of fire.
Yep.
The sword, tuning to it. It is a. Hold on. What is it?
Sword.
So this is it is a sword of wounding, which I'll read that for you. Hit points lost to this weapon's damage can be regained only through a short or long rest, rather than by regeneration magic or any other means. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack using this magic weapon, you can wound the target. At the start of each of the wounded creature's turn, it takes 1d4 necrotic damage for each time you've wounded it, and it can then make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, ending the effect of all such wounds on itself on a success. Alternatively, the wounded creature or a creature within 5 feet of it can use an action to make a DC 15. Okay, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
There is one other benefit. How do I want to describe this? Holding the weapon, the Night Fang, it again has this darkness surrounding.
Yeah.
The wall wielding this weapon. Anything within 15 feet of you cannot be scryed on, cannot be basically observed or spied on through magical means.
So it's like non-detection for 15 feet, kind of.
Yes. And it is I think Nyx would be able to reason that shadow, that darkness, is kind of what Nana Darkcradle was using to hide in the woods. That's why no one seemed to really know that she existed.
Okay.
Besides the nuns here.
Maybe.
So yeah. That's just a little extra thing to kind of tag on.
Give Nyx the bones.
I mean, that's useful against fucking the unblinking one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't know any of this. We don't even know that she even attuned to it, or.
Yeah, no one knows.
Yeah.
Range of 15 feet. So.
Yeah.
If me or Casper go out of that range, suddenly the unblinking one would be able to see it. But so long as they're next to you.
And
That's
also,
my little secret.
a currently undiscovered curse that we don't know what it will do if you choose to use it.
Yep. Well, I'm not telling nobody.
We'll say you guys have all gathered up at the top of the town, and you've attuned to the weapon. Kaz, we can assume you've attuned to the staff of Black Fire again.
Yeah, and I walked down to
Unless you didn't want to.
Oh no, I don't want to attune to it. I want.
I'll do it.
Well, wait. Attuning to it. The curse only happens if you use it.
The curse happens when the curse happens.
Okay.
Boom. Boom.
You say the staff didn't need to be attuned to?
No.
Nana Darkcradle.
She just picked it up.
Oh, she's a hag.
She's dead.
Yeah, no, I'm not
You
gonna.
guys are player characters.
I'm not gonna
I could've sworn I
I'm
heard,
not gonna
but maybe
attune
I'm
to
crazy.
this shit. I like the duality of a paladin attuning to a cursed weapon and one refusing to. So I'm gonna not attune to this thing.
Do you want me to bear the burden?
I'm the better paladin. I would.
No,
I'm better than you, I
I could potentially fireball somebody. No, I just no. I'm keeping it on my person after seeing what happened with Gadil and the weapon that he wielded. I don't want to have that happen to us again.
Could I make
Is it a long sword or a short sword?
It's a staff, and I think
No,
one
I mean,
No.
rapier. You have a
It's
rapier.
Rapier.
It's a rapier.
Oh, okay.
Next weapon.
Counter offer to keeping it on you at all times.
Hmm?
Maybe we should just leave it here, put it in the stone, and there's no chance of anybody giving it up. Then nope. I heard issue of deals. That's a quick way to. Whoop.
Yes, we
Got
have
it right out.
had instances where weapons were taken from us. Were you gonna say
Deal, did you have something?
No, it doesn't make sense. I was thinking that if we put the rapier next to the staff, the rapier non-detection will cover the staff, but it's while holding, not.
You said while
Oh, it's a
wielding.
peasant.
Is it wielding or holding or attuned to
Like,
it?
as long as Nyx has this thing and he's attuned, or she's attuned to it and she's holding it. Not like she doesn't have to have it drawn,
Yeah.
but just has it on her person.
Yeah, I'm attuned to it, so
15
it's...
foot
Yeah, so-
radius,
It can be sheathed
anti
on her person.
If we leave it here and keep it hidden, don't you think that would be safer than carrying it around on you?
I'll look at me.
Somebody wise once said,
I do.
best hands are our own. Kari.
I mean,
Also,
wouldn't this count as your own hands? This is your tower.
Oh yeah,
right?
where is Kari's body?
yeah, we have to do that.
We would have brought it to the tower,
did
I
we
assume.
decide we want to? Did we decide?
Is it just in the stone? Is that where you want it to be?
Right now, yeah.
At least for now?
Right where King's
A
was.
different spot
Okay.
away
Okay.
from
You hear-
Irina.
Yeah, as Crick is putting her in the tower, you hear Drake under his breath like, kind of running out of room here. Getting a little cramped. Bodies.
Yeah, I was thinking about do we
That's
have?
He'll be
is-
gone soon.
Is it like an inventory management thing we got to do, like some Tetris that?
One body's gotta go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're
there
start
we
pulling
go.
up all the other bodies that are in the floor that aren't the ones we put there.
Oh my god, it's a horror house. There's bodies in the walls.
Okay.
They're in the walls.
So Firestorm, I think that is not a bad point. What does everybody else think? Mia, Kadil, Nix, Will. We can't give something away that we don't have on us. Don't care, got it.
Yeah.
This
If
Rapier's
there's-
staying with me.
Now
Yeah,
that
what were you
we
gonna
are being haunted, I don't know if it's the safest option to the weapons be away from us.
For them.
If there's anybody here who would not give away a weapon,
Yeah.
and she looks at Nyx, it would be her.
I won't give away a weapon.
Well, have we told Sir Firestorm like the rest of the deets about the rest of the weapons other than?
I have.
Firestorm
I've given
first.
Firestorm the rundown during this long
Okay.
rest.
Does Firestorm know whose bones those are?
No.
I told him that as well. Cause
Yes, he does now.
Yeah, he does.
I had the idea. I didn't know if I was gonna do it during the long rest, but I
Oh,
was just
if those are Strahd's bones, then I mean we should just keep them because fuck that guy.
no. I wanted to tell you everything that happened, and then kind of, and then also like bond over our we're in the wrong timeness. Like we've
I
come.
want to do some. Hey, listen, man. I'm not throwing into combat at you. So if you want to do some role.
I start fighting Sir Firestorm.
I start fighting Sir Firestorm.
We roll initiative to fight fire.
No, I don't want to go back. We're in this
Oh,
place.
speaking, since we long rest, does my strength go back?
Yes, it does.
If there was any
Yeah.
time to try and take that rapier from you, it would have been now.
So,
No, I just want. I don't want to waste time. I'll
Bring
just
all you
say
bitches down with me.
I had a nice little chin. What do you say, Aaron? Chin
wiggle.
some chin wiggling with Sir Firestorm, and I caught him up, and he's up to speed. And yeah,
This is truly. I can kind of see why you all look, well, pardon my draconic, like shit.
yeah, I have this line in my head that won't go away right there.
Yeah, I know. I mentioned that earlier.
And
It
that's
looks
when
good on you, though.
Mia
Strange.
just starts laughing.
For the weapon I give away for all of you.
Lay on hands, 5 points. You're so.
Like run away from you.
The three paladins start chasing him like,
I like run away. I just like bring up my shield and I'm like,
"Where are you going?
don't fucking come near me.
No,
Good.
Everybody
Like the great sword comes out. I'm like, all right,
Hey,
somebody
hey.
needs to tell me who this guy is and why he's important enough to keep around.
He's Ludovic. He
He's not.
died. But he
Kaz
is
is
back.
like, I just told you, I got you
I
caught up.
got you
like
caught
5
up.
minutes ago.
He looks different. He looks like he's Mark, but this is Ludovic. He's just
He's little Mark.
had a couple of drinks, I guess.
His little Mark. Good one, good deal. That's
Can
Oh, well,
Ludovic, at the very least, can I clean you up? You sort of smell like
No.
this. Well, I wanted your consent, but I'm going to do it anyway. Prejudicitation.
In case that I want to prepare that in case that Ludovic wants to hit the bong, I cast silence.
I think it, like
solid.
as soon as you hit silent, like
That was a reaction. There was a reaction. He's just only doing it in
That's a
case you do
reaction.
it.
If you do
Okay.
anything.
yeah, so then like Mia with you doing it, I just like I slap it, but like mage hand comes up and it's just the middle finger. And I just kind of like fall back and just go back to drinking the ale.
We're going to have to put him in his bed. Nix, you have the rapier, yes? You keep it safe?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Thank you, Nix.
Crick and Drick are kind of standing over Ludovic.
He wants to tuck this guy in, or is he okay?
He's...
No.
Ludovic, do you wish to speak about how you feel?
I feel like he's snoring.
Oh no.
I swear on you, every single one of you.
You haven't
Sir.
failed me once.
I,
Crick and Drick just kind of melt into the floor.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Homer Simpson back away.
I feel all of you kings, Kali, Ismark, Irina, every one of you have failed. I don't know how to deal with it. I've tried everything I can, and I just keep having to get fucking saved. I'm tired of it. Tired.
I'll sit next to him on the ground, like, yeah, me too. This is what he said, you know.
You guys can't see it, but an omniscient god high above you is like, my bad.
My bad, G. My bad.
The ringer.
I mean, but if you look at it, we have made, or you have made progress thus far. And you have how many items that we need to cure to do that thing you
Two.
do?
We have two.
2? Out of how many?
5?
9.
9? 9? No, 6.
6.
So that's 4
There
more.
are 9 pages.
Well,
9 pages.
it's always hard to process anyone dying, and I can see that. I guess that King's fellow really put a damper on everyone.
Hold. Watch yourself when you talk about kings. He did not put any dampers. He was the best of us.
I wasn't saying anything otherwise. He's a brother of the cloth.
Indeed.
Kings.
I like
Was-
the other one better.
We know.
Oh,
She didn't
the
try
wife.
to cast a
You were
spell
the
on
only
you.
one.
I didn't get the
Me
pleasure.
did dislike her.
I might have left that one out, Sir Firestone. I apologize.
Oh, you're fine. I just... Death is always going to be hard. And I think I've already said this once today, but people... The best thing to do is to continue forward so that the death is not in vain. It's part of the reason, my entire home, everything that I knew is gone. And I almost tucked it in. I almost said, I'm going to keep this temple safe, and that's going to be it for me. Live my life as a hermit in a glorious, very dusted temple. But instead I chose to fight. Instead I chose to come here and help. I can't do it alone. I think also something else I've already said is I think I need you guys just as much as you need me right now.
Yeah, you see Tharduk in the corner, like, roll his eyes.
I sort of just like subconsciously step a little closer to Casimir as Firestorm is talking and just sort of nod slightly.
I would agree.
Tharduk rolls his eyes even harder. Okay.
So, if anything, someone may have died, but there's still a victory, and it's a victory to move forward towards the next thing. To win, and then we win again, and then we win again. We may lose in between, but we're going to win. In the end, this will be in our favor. I'm sure of it. Bang. Praised.
Yes, and Ludovic, you We would not be here to have this conversation if not for you. And that's not even me talking about the deal with the bow. We would have not been here multiple times if not for what you have done. So
I've caused more damage to all of you, more than I've helped.
Hit me once.
could be yours, yeah. You're learning.
You know how many times I've cast Shatter, and it's been harmful to everyone? Thunderwave, too. Fuck, I cast fucking a tangle on that fucking bitch. She fucking resisted it.
She was
Can't do
surrounded by
anything right.
roots already,
That's
so
not
that might
your
have.
fault. You didn't know what was going to befall you. And I'm going to try to sneak and cast 5 points of lay on hands on him.
Oh, I was
I
yeah.
would say it would be incredibly difficult for Ludovic
Well, I was already
in a
saying.
blackout state to avoid 3 paladins.
I was
trying to
already.
put fire
That's
on
why.
him.
That's why.
Fucking cured him. He
To avoid 2. To avoid 2.
That's
even.
why I
In a
sat
blackout
down.
state
That's
would
why
be
I
pretty
sat
tough.
down next to him.
I try to deceive them to think that I'm actually drunk, but I'm not really drunk.
Oh but wait. Are you actually drunk?
Maybe I'm throwing a fucking facade out, okay?
Anna,
I want to try to steal the bones.
performance at disadvantage.
So many things.
What
just
is
happens.
happening right now?
Yeah. Ludovic, you want to... Oh, you just lose.
Ducky, I think.
Start music.
Don't worry, bro.
Ducky.
Don't worry, bro.
Ducky,
I'll take the ox.
No.
Jockey said, I'm tired of this group, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm out of
Get him
here.
out. I'm
Fuck
out.
this shit, I'm out.
You guys just keep going.
Can we?
Can we? I don't think we can.
Yeah, I was like, we need.
No,
we
we
need-
can.
Oh, I guess
yeah,
I'm
you're
trying to steal the bones from Kaz. So I mean,
I'm
Wait,
trying
what?
to deceive
Oh, you're trying
everybody.
to steal the bones?
Why are you
The
taking
fuck?
out bones?
No. Stealing from other players.
well, because I want to give them back to Strahd.
Why would you? What?
Ooh,
I'm gonna say...
Maybe.
Because
I'm gonna
Maybe.
say...
I bet you I can get
allowed
Ludo
it.
on my side.
Maybe.
I kind of allowed it a little bit in the past, but I'm going to start kind of being a little more firm on that. If you, I think something in the possession of another player character needs to either like be
That's fair.
can't steal it. You know,
That's
if
fair.
the character do it, yes, but I would prefer.
Okay, that's fair.
Are you still trying to step up to do it though?
Yeah.
I will say this, Kaz, you probably would notice Nix's eyes are lingering on the bag of bones. Bit more.
Yeah.
Bit more.
Steal bone bags.
You might be comfortable.
Are you okay, Nix?
I think we need to give back the bones.
To Strahd?
Yeah.
Why would we give anything back to somebody who's taken so much from everybody here?
It was his soulmate, his truest love, right? Firestorm could feel it. There was great sadness in these bones. Ludo, if those bones were Irina's, wouldn't you want them back? What would you do?
I feel like the
And like,
sadness- a bit-
sober up. You know what I would do.
Give them back, right?
Those were
You would
Irina's
want them
bones.
back?
I would go to no ends to get them back.
What are we doing? And if Ludovic has massacred whole villages, we would kill him. Who gives a fuck what a person who has killed an entire populace would do? Like, why do you even care, Nix? What is this?
The sadness not necessarily comes to be away from Strahd.
I'm not saying we don't kill him. I'm saying he deserves
Nothing.
some. No, he does.
What sort of relationship did the two of them have? Was she happy? Just because he was her soulmate doesn't mean, or she was his soulmate doesn't mean he was hers.
Fair.
Could have been a life of torture and pain.
Where do your loyalties lie, Nix? I think we should know. If we are having empathy for this monster that has killed I don't know how many of our party. What do you want?
I feel if I go down this road, I'm going to turn him just like him, doing whatever it takes. Have some empathy, unlike him.
Oh.
I don't want to be him. I may share his blood, but I'm not him.
I hate to switch teams here, but Nix has a point. Sorry, I'm new here.
You're not new to me.
Will not
Or me.
keep these bones, but they will be laid to rest somewhere.
They were laid to rest before we stole them.
They would have been resting if he would have meant that.
I desecrated a tomb for these. They were laid to rest. We stole them. How do you not see that?
Even those with an evil heart still have a heart.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm not vouching for the guy because as much as I've seen in this hellish realm, may not be the most, I guess, the best thing to do, but it's still
The right thing to do.
is.
The right thing to do, it would be if anyone could ask the bones, what do they want?
I mean,
Because we are talking like this is an object.
This is the person.
Tatiana was a person.
Listen, and I'm gonna look Nyx like straight in the eyes. I will do nothing to make him feel better. I will do nothing to ease any pain he is going through. But if you want to, and I'll grab the bones and just like fucking throw them at her chest, you may. And then I'll goosebumps walk away.
Is he like the leader or something?
No, I'm not. And I'll keep walking. I'll be right back.
No!
Nyx, before you go,
I'll be right back. I'm listening. I will have my headphones. I'll just be right back.
Before you go, Nyx, I want to go with you when you do this because I can contact him easier, and I want to try to contact Tatiana if I can.
it's not like we need to actually hand him the bones either.
That's what I was thinking. We were
I mean,
just
we
gonna. I
could
was just gonna
easily-
tell them.
Well, how is he going to know where they are?
I was gonna
He's going
send a
up down his
letter
front
with
steps.
Baxter.
I mean, maybe we could try to, I don't know, give him the bones face to face and maybe call some form of temporary truce. Like we're going to kill him. We're like that is non-negotiable.
Joe,
Okay.
I think
Yes.
if we were to try to
Fine.
hand back his bones, that would be a very smart idea to do it face to face.
That's
That
why
also
I
would be the first time Firestorm heard that I was a Ravenloft too. By the way.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. You're here with.
I think that in this case we have to choose not the worst of the worst options. I think that if we really join him, that giving it back doesn't have to be like, oh, we stole your bones. Oh, now your bones are there. Go look at them.
That does. I mean, it does feel like a power play. I mean, it really does. But I feel like an even bigger power play is to stand in front of him and toss the bones to his feet.
Not
Just chiming in real quick to just refresh characters on information they would know too. Don't forget you learned last time that Tara / Anna Dark Cradle
Mhm.
was the one who killed Tatiana,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
not Strahd. Just something that I wanted to make sure.
Oh,
you remembered.
that's- yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
that I knew because that's something that Mia wanted to tell him as well.
I forgot about that, so that's good. Yeah. Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
I'm fucking giving back the bones then. Fuck all.
As a heart-struck lover here, I would want Irina's bones back.
I know, I was like, I
Yeah.
knew I could get Ludo, and if I got Ludo, I might be able to get Mia.
Man.
Oh no, see, like Mia already like said from the get-go that she wanted to return the bones. Like this, if you're not convincing her anything she didn't want to already do.
Oh yeah, I guess you were the one that was like, yeah, we should give him away.
Yeah, because she didn't want them around because he assumed he was tracking us with
Backing
them.
him.
Yeah.
The old
Oh, yeah.
bone tracker.
I mean, I'm down to fucking give him face to face.
Yeah, I'll be with you in case you need help.
As much fun as that sounds, Ludovic is not down for that plan.
Yeah, it's
He's
coming
down.
really good.
He's down for giving them back, but Ludovic is not down to doing a face-to-face encounter with Strahd.
Well, let's just step outside, and those who want to stand in front of him can, stand in front of him, and those who don't can stay in the tower. I would recommend probably hiding that weapon of yours, Nyx. Ravenbolt.
I just really don't want to throw ourselves into another fucking fight because this would be a fight.
I'm not being confrontational with him at all. Like, I'm just being like, hey, here's the information we didn't know. You loved her.
Yeah.
I know that. We all know that. There you go. Like
Non-confrontational.
Yeah.
100%.
Sorry, did something crazy happen
100%.
when I left?
Hey, here's the thing that we stole and essentially brought down half of your castle.
He brought it down.
Because we stole it in your anger. We didn't do it. Don't kill us.
Well, we give him the information that Tara killed Tatiana, so his focus and rage shifts from us to that.
And then
So we just killed.
We killed? Yeah. So
Yeah,
then
so we killed
it's like we
for
did
him.
a favor for him.
Yeah. Me
No,
and Firestorm are on the same
Not
page.
only that, we did exactly the things you will be doing for someone you love. We were protecting our family. I look at Casimir. We were protecting the ones we care.
Yes.
This can go one of two ways, honestly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
This is either
It's
gonna be
either
real
go very good and we might get it, or fucking probably TPK.
And if we do this, we should probably do it, I would think,
that's TPK.
in
I'm sorry.
Riverport, so we have ranger assistants who potentially.
I just stepped away
And
for
then
like
also, in the
2
event that we
minutes.
get a TPK, we also destroy another town.
What are we talking about?
I wouldn't bring him
face to face.
to everyone.
Quick time out.
Yeah.
Casimir, just to get you caught up. Correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like kind of most people are leaning towards give him the bones face to face. Now they're just talking about how to specifically go about it.
Okay.
I think the less other people besides us, the better. I know having more forces and more hands seems like a good idea, but that's also a potential for more casualties. They are not foolish heroes. Haha, we are.
I will not trade lives for these bones again.
You don't
No
need
one's
to.
asking you to.
But I
I don't think you should come though.
Me?
No, Casimir.
And I don't think you should go with that weapon.
I already made that point. He's going to hide it. You're going to hide it, right?
Yes.
Do I believe her?
Just look at her face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go. Let's
He
be real.
rolls the
Nyx
inside.
is gonna roll like straight up with it on her side. Like,
So here's the deal. You go take the bones to him. You don't go with the weapon that we need to end his reign here. I look to me like why would we do this?
I mean, that is slightly foolish. I mean, on par with us, but I mean, I'd rather not try to give another fucking weapon away.
Let's.
Slowly.
I'll leave it
Still
behind.
building back up.
I'll throw the rapier back at Casimir. Be like, fine.
You're going to get it
It
back.
gets in the eye. Ah!
You're gonna get it back. Don't worry.
I'll put the rapier. Can I put the rapier in the stone? No, I want to hold on to it. I want to hold on to it.
I just kind of want to feel the power a little bit. It's kind of warm.
We have to keep it safe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Full
it
golem
feels
moment.
magical.
You see Casmin swallowing the sword.
yeah, I'm kebabbed. Then
So, do we have a plan?
I
I'll front to one, but it's a plan, I
Yeah,
guess.
but,
what the plan is to go to his house and
No, send Boxer to a letter, try to get him to meet us at a certain spot.
I think we just go for him. Like, walk outside.
no, that's
Hey, yo,
no. He sent us a letter to invite us to his fucking skin festival, so we can invite him somewhere.
I mean, can
Skin festival.
can Miyaka send him to
Skin fest.
talk with Strahd?
That's what I was trying to propose at the beginning of all of this. I was saying before we leave.
Mia, that's way too straightforward and simple. We've got to make this.
dude.
It has to
Okay.
be.
Okay.
There needs to be
You're
a.
right.
The
Oh,
trigger,
you're
the
right.
letter,
My
we
bad.
gotta send it to Baxter, who's gonna get lost on the way to Ravenloft Castle. Like,
Baxter's gonna get there, and then Strahd's gargoyles are gonna kill him, and he's not gonna get the message, you know.
Yes, Mia, yeah,
Exactly.
you.
Mhm.
it'll be a whole thing.
Mia's going to propose that we go to the cherry tree at her home when she first communicated with Strahd way back in yesteryear, and use that as the meeting spot.
You mean like 14 steps to the right of our tower?
No.
That one.
No,
No, we didn't
30.
put the tower near.
No, it's
her
Tower's
house.
in
Oh, that's
the
true.
city.
You're like a mile out.
Yeah,
Okay,
a
so
mile
like
away.
16 steps. Okay.
Big ass steps.
I was about to say, how big are your feet, my dude?
No.
Ludwig is now a human, no longer a changeling. So they went from like size 8 to size 12.
Oh shit, big feet
I
now,
got bigger.
Yeah, dude, he's big feet. Know what
know
they say
what
about big feet?
big hands.
Big shoes.
Plan
small sword.
is go to the cherry tree, the bones, and send a message.
Yep.
Yes.
Invite the bastard to us.
Wait,
Gather the
we're not
bones.
planning to attack him though. You're just
No.
trying to-
No, God,
We
fuck
spring
no.
another ambush outside
Yeah,
Mia's
because
home.
that's gonna go so well the
I am
first
planning
time.
no such thing.
Please, for the love of
Please,
God.
Right?
It's such a
I will
Who's
hold.
standing behind? Anybody?
I will not be a party to this. This is madness, and Nix. Think about where your loyalties lie.
I have.
As have I.
No, Firestorm, you're cool. But think twice, and maybe 3 times.
It's maybe 4. Just keep thinking until the answer is no.
Nyx wants what's best for Barrowvale, even if it's not necessarily the most royal or moral thing. Can't fault her for that.
Yeah, Ludwig's going to, even though it's a bad idea to see him face to face, but he has choice words to say also.
Oh boy.
Ooh, saucy.
Okay.
Not choice
So-
words to get us into a fucking fight though.
I approach Casimir and tell him that you might not be really going with this, but in case this not goes well, we need you.
Gadil, Kai died. Kings died. Kari died. I do not want these bones. I don't want to keep on. These bones are not ours. I didn't even want to take them.
Me neither. It was for saving your life.
I don't want to take these bones from him. I don't want to make him feel better.
I get a little more serious. I was not thinking exactly of that. I mean, we have to get rid of the blinking one, and we can't let Strahd get in our way.
What are you saying, Kadil?
That if in some way we calm down Strahd, it will be easier to be going around hunting the mages. And we know something. If the unblinking one knows we have weapons, he knows we will probably try to purify them. We know where to make a trap. Or try to do it before. But with Strahd hunting us down, it will be difficult.
He's the smartest one in the group.
I know, because you fucking
dude,
big
that
brain in
fucking-
this shit.
That logic, though. That logic.
Have you been reading my notes, Kadil?
There's
Damn.
there's a
They're sharing the
moment.
OneNote, dude. They're sharing
If
the
we
OneNote.
calm
Fuck.
down, like maybe we get a little breath, but fuck.
There's
Yeah,
a
smart.
moment. There's a moment. There's a moment where Casimir almost like softens a bit, and it's like he thinks of something. No, I will not be a party to this. Goodbye, Kadil.
Mir. Please.
Goodbye.
Casimir!
And he'll leave. Another Goosebumps walk away. Just Goosebump walkaways for all of you.
Rookie.
Cast command and tell him to stop.
Ooh. Ooh.
Casimir storms off.
Ah.
The rest of you gather your things.
I feel like this is such a bad idea.
Before
It's
we
a
go,
horrible idea.
It's a great idea.
Mia wants to flag down Crick and Trick before they go. Like, I need a favor.
Their heads just kind of melt out of stone. Yeah, or Drake says, "What can we?"
She holds up a folded up piece of paper and hands it to them. In case I don't make it back, would you give that to Casimir?
Sure. Can we read it?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Like Drake,
They were gonna
who is
read it
usually
either
very
way.
quiet, like snatches it up. Yeah, okay.
And he's like already unfolding it as he molds back into the stone.
Mm-hmm.
Crick stays behind just a moment longer.
Yeah, you're gonna make it back.
I think we will too, but the
How
one
many
time I
times
don't
have you guys
prepare.
walked out of this tower and come back looking like absolute shit. You always,
No,
5 out of 6 of you almost always make it back.
in case I'm not the sixth. I want to be prepared.
Oh shit, I didn't think about that.
Because if there's anybody the most at risk of not making it back, it's me.
Ludwig
Because
said
of my blood.
he might not be- Oh yeah, that's such. Yeah, wow. Are you sure you should be doing this?
I'm the only one who can reach him.
All right, well, I'm gonna go read that note. He like molds it in the tower.
Oh boy.
Okay. Guys, gather your things. To the tower. Casimir, I saw you. I saw you. As you approach me as home, it's in ruin. There's just scorch marks across the home, and it still looks terrible, but some of the grapevines that kind of just grow everywhere in this hamlet have started to get their color back, and the grapes are kind of filling out. The cherry tree, by some miracle, still stands. And you
can see the red in the cherries as you approach.
So, everyone, before I do this, I want to run by what I thought of saying. I just didn't want to speak without consulting you all first. I
Don't need
thought-
another Casimir incident.
Thanks, Ludovic. Always the charmer.
I don't get it.
I'll fill you in later.
And I want to kind of be like laying out the bones like
Sure.
properly instead of like in a bag.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Clang.
That's gonna be awkward for him to pick back up, but you know, we'll figure it out when we get there.
Yes, individually,
That's what's gonna give us time to leave.
This feels bad.
So
Oh yeah, you just
essentially,
spill them out. Here you go.
together. But she tells everybody what she thought of so far is essentially we took the bones because of the hag of Abbey Root. She is Tara. She admitted to killing Tatiana. Please leave us be. Take them.
Enhance ability, bolt strength.
So then she
That's a
says
great
that.
plan. Putting all the spells on this.
Yeah, great
Yes.
idea.
Yes.
She looks to Nyx at this point because she considers Nyx point guard on this right now.
Yeah. Sounds.
Anything you want me to add?
I mean,
Where we are meeting?
yeah. Let him know where we're meeting.
I'm assuming he kind of already knows.
Strahd
What?
upstairs.
One thing
Where
that
are you guys?
You guys, so just also, you guys, this is character knowledge. You guys
Mhm.
know this. You don't know if Strahd is able to see you the same way that the Unblinking.
She just
He can, maybe he
assumes.
can. Well,
Um,
and even if you were, I guess you don't know what the sword does.
no, we know one thing. The last
I don't have the sword on me though.
Oh, okay.
I have the
Oh, that's
sword
right,
and the
that's right.
staff.
That's right.
we saw Strahd asking the blinking man where we are.
Yeah. Oh, true.
Uh-huh.
True.
Oh, that's
so,
right.
Yeah, so you
So yeah, we would need to know.
I
We would
won't,
need to
I'm
let
not
him
going to
know.
nickel and dime you too much, but
But we
I
know
will
he
share
can't
that
like.
just for context going forward. if,
He doesn't have like GPS on the bones.
Yeah, huh.
We gather because we've heard him talking about where are we.
Yeah, so actually, you guys will probably realize Strahd seems pretty reliant on his network of spies, as opposed to the Unblinking one that's just
Mhm.
watching me and casting.
I
I think we need to tell him.
In Abbey Root. Okay. That'll make it exactly 25 words.
Are you guys going to a place to tell him this, or you
Or
going to your
my
house?
home.
Yeah,
Cherry
to
tree.
the cherry tree and meet his home.
Yeah, just say
My
meet
home.
at my home. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
right before
Strahd,
Mia does that,
Hey, me, what up?
Strahd, you up?
Casimir will walk out of the forest 30 feet away on Hooper, not making eye contact with any of you, and then he'll cast Bless with the staff.
Huzzah!
He'll cast
Wall of fire on
he'll-
the bones.
He'll cast Bless on Mia. The three that are closest to what's happening, I guess. First one definitely being Mia.
Now, would you put it on me?
I think I would definitely not at this moment.
So
the
probably
three.
Deal Ludovic, Mia.
Yeah, good deal, Ludovic Mia.
That just feels so like, oh, only the old heads get it. But sure.
I mean,
no.
But
it's
that
your
wasn't
character with
that.
you, bro.
Yeah.
I'll look at him from a distance, just
No, I think.
big softy.
And I won't. But then as soon as I do that, I sit very statuesque on Hooper, and I just look off into the distance, very mad.
Knight in shiny armor-ish.
No, leather armor. My
Eldritch
rock
blast at the tree next to him to scare him.
armor. Just gripping my spear like, fuck this shit. That'll be it.
So, we all ready? We all prepped? We all good?
Do we want to try to ask him to not kill people for a little while or something?
Maybe you
I
could,
don't think we can push our luck.
Yeah, we can't ask him to do anything.
All right. And we're
I
not.
think we just have to
we're
not
going to
fighting.
attack him. We're not attacking. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Rules of engagement: if he attacks us, then we attack him. But if he does not attack us, we do not attack him.
Fine.
Man, I hate seeing the darkness way too many fucking times.
Okay.
I'd like to just see the light for once.
Excellent.
Alrighty.
report.
So I'm ready to
Wait, so we took a long rest,
speak.
right?
Yes, we did. So I'm
Yes.
ready to speak my message if everybody else is ready.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. My sword is out and about.
Mirror image on myself too.
Oh,
Alrighty.
oh, we can do that. Oh,
Everybody's just.
oh no, I'm already.
I really did scare you guys. Okay.
I'm already
I'll
concentrating
get my blade
on
in a dream.
bless, so I can't concentrate
Yeah,
on anything
even
else.
if
Okay,
I
yeah,
see
so-
like Strahd try to cast any spell, I'll be casting silence. Like trying to stay like a little far away so he can counter spell me.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, we're gonna need to get a little.
That ready
All of
action
our
was a,
readied actions
Yeah.
are a little
it was crazy.
much.
I only have one thing I'm prepared for. If he tries
Yeah,
to
that's all. That's it.
wrong,
Sorry,
I'm
we're
gonna grapple the
traumatized here,
shit out of him.
okay?
No, yeah. No, if I
You guys are. You guys are ready. If it looks
Yeah.
like he's gonna do anything, you guys will get to roll initiative and not be fucked. You know,
Okay.
Because if you guys are always like, well, I'm gonna ready silence and I'm gonna ready this,
Well,
and I'm gonna
yeah,
this, then like
'cause
the bad guys will
abst-
just start doing that too, and like
Yeah.
as soon as you
Yeah.
go to do something, they'll just fire. on you, you know?
Ostensibly, this is supposed to be in good faith, so
Yes.
I mean,
yeah, if
But we also know
if-
who the fuck we're dealing with, though, and what we have. We're not stupid.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a bad plan at all. Like what
Yeah.
you're doing
No,
makes
no,
sense,
no.
but it's just like
No, I mean like if I want to appear friendly, I have to stay near everyone, and that means like being kind of near to him. Yeah, like that.
yeah.
Yes. So I say we took the bones because of the hag of Abbey Root. She is Tara. She admitted to killing Tatiana. Please take them back. I'm home. No fighting.
No fighting.
If it's no fighting in the sense of like we have no intentions of fighting you.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
today.
there's no response. Kind of look around at the rest of your party, wondering what to do next. And then you all get this sickening feeling in your stomach as a drop of blood kind of hits the dirt around your feet. And another. You look up. A portal of blood is being ripped open in the sky above your heads. There's the boots, the coattail, the long talons, finally the terrifying, handsome face Strahd from the Ravenloft emerge from the portal. Floats down. Those boots touch the floor. Looks at your home. He looks at the empty wooden rocking chair. He sees the bones laid out before him. What does become of Tara?
Dad.
Why did she have you take these?
Just stab at you.
We wanted to become.
She,
Tara
she,
wanted
Tara.
to become Tatiana.
she didn't want you to
You
have
see
them.
this kind of. Oh, keep going, keep going.
She didn't want you to have the bones because she loved you more. She's the one who killed your sister, or killed her.
You see a rage kind of boil up in his eyes. Literally, you see like blood start to kind of fill his eyes, and then he looks at the bones. And it subsides. Why have you done this?
We never wanted this in the first place, Strahd. It's clear we don't like you. You want to kill us. But we only did this to save our friend's life. We never wanted this.
We wanted to save her love's life.
And Mia, like, kind of, like, looks away, like, ugh, no, why? Oh no, we just told a bad guy that I have feelings for somebody.
If anybody's gonna understand, it's him.
Steps forward. He kind of just walks between you all towards the bones. As he stands over them, looks at you, Mia, and then he sniffs the air deeply and kind of looks over at the hill where Casimir's hair blowing in the wind stands.
All majestic and shit.
So hot. Oh my god. It's my boyfriend.
Strahd picks one of the bones up. Actually, he doesn't even done. He just kind of holds his hand out, and one of them lifts slowly. There is nothing left in this valley that is worthy of my love. Nothing without her. Tell me that Tara killed her.
We were from the tower, actually.
I always thought that she had thrown herself. I have spent eternity here with I want to love you. I will continue to spend an eternity here. As you have ensured that I will do so if little of my love remains. You are no fools. Our fates are intertwined. I will either feast on your blood, or fear that there are other forces for this valley beyond yourselves. Forces that would see everything that I gave my life to build taken from me. And his eyes are very much looking at Mia and over at Casimir. Do not have the will to fight on two fronts. So this is what I propose. We work together to kill this false ruler of Ottawa until this unblinking one has been slain. Should you agree to it, my minions will not come after you. As soon as they are dead, then you will see where our story ends. It is the least that I can offer. No heroes have done what you have done here today.
Mia's
Even
gonna hug
hero,
him.
yeah. Oh.
I was gonna say, I was gonna be like, I'm just gonna give him a hug.
They both kind of take some steps towards him. I can only imagine what Casimir is thinking from across the hill. But you take
I
some
have
steps
hands
forward,
up.
and
Like,
as soon as you move, Strahd kind of like instinctually kind of claws sort of come out, and he bares his fangs. But then you both keep slowly walking in. Go in to give him a hug. He's ice cold to touch. You
Same.
feel like his muscles are like he's just very unsure of what to do in this moment. Like you all, though, like Ludovic, Sir Firestorm Gadil, his face looks like you don't even know what emotion it is. Is it rage? Is it confusion? Is it like is he like feeling something again?
The symbolism of a moon scabbard and a Ravenloft holding the catalyst of trauma.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I grip my greatsword tighter. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm just total look of disgust. I'm just
Do remember this man eviscerated my entire race. Just gonna.
And with the comment of no heroes have done this before, even heroes are sometimes villains. Someone else's story. We don't choose to fully be that one in yours. This was a little too outside my realm, and I know if this were to happen to someone I loved, the one I love, then I would feel the same.
Strahd, not in like a comical way, but like just kind of forcibly pushes you off and kind of tucks himself back under his cloak.
Mia's gonna catch herself on Nyx because he's strong. She was gonna fall over.
He just like punches through your chest. And pushes you back and turns his hand and the bones lift and fall into the bag and kind of just begins to float around. I want you all to know that I am not what I am. That eternity to think on my past. I think I was already a monster when I came to these lands. Tatiana was the only thing that stayed in my head. We will kill the sun-blinking one. When that is over, I will be the same monster. Yes, you were right. This has not changed any.
Count on it.
One Ravenloft or the other will rule. Fine.
Sir, Strahd looks at Mr. Firestorm. It's been a long time since I killed the last night.
Feels like just yesterday.
because it was for him.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago.
The wound is still very open. The only reason I am not striking you down the moment you got here is because I trust them. But no, the next time we meet, this blade will be through your chest.
Through the unblinking one, of course.
What he said.
Just put it on your to-do list.
Ah, yes.
I'm going to return to my keep. There has been substantial damages. Taken care of. You will join me for dinner. We'll talk. We'll strategize. We're not going to lose this war. We'll see you tomorrow night. He gives you a deep bow. turns and floats up back through the portal with the bones.
This bitch.
Okay.
That's where we'll end our session.
Okay.
Hooper,
That did not go the way I planned.
Hooper
Go the way I
grunts.
wanted.
He grunts and he walks away back into the forest.
Mia would telepathically tell Kaz before he walks away that we have a plan now.
So
I
we
heard
have to
it all.
reservation.
I was in 30 feet. I heard it all.
Oh, you did? Okay. I didn't know if there was going to be. Oh, actually, you didn't hear it because
It's so
excellent.
hard. It's so hard for me to like act like fuck you. This is stupid. Blah blah blah. Because I
know
love
it's
it.
so good.
I'm loving it. It's yeah.
Yeah, that I came into tonight's session probably the fewest notes that I've had so far because I knew that I was like, okay, we got to do less combats, we got to do some role play, but I didn't really know what
Where it would take us.
I wanted
that
to
did.
do this. I wanted to do this the second that we got out of combat because I've been thinking about this. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to
She's
do
been
it.
trying
I
to
wanna do it.
hug the
I've been
toxic
thinking
boy
about
for a
it.
long time.
Here, I'll read you an exact note that I had. I did not think in a million years you guys were like going to say we should give Strahd bones. So, an exact quote that I have in my notes is Strahd was going to appear to somebody in their dream, and it was going to essentially say, "If you give me the bones, I'll make your deaths quick." Like that's what I was kind of envisioning. Like that was going to be, and you guys like totally went in such a cooler.
That was great. I never
thought that was going to happen. So the whole idea of him helping you fight the unblinking one, in the moment, I was like, what would he want to do? Sure, we'll go with this.
And this is a good way for us to get the final weapons we need too.
Yeah.
Or him.
Without being hindered by it.
And,
Yeah.
No, we're doing a BBEG team up episode.
Yeah, it's a Godzilla versus Donkey Kong. Godzilla versus Mothman. They were doing the
my
kaiju
goodness.
battle.
Oh my god.
Are we going to
I did
have
not think that was going to go that way.
Yeah, I really wanted to like yes and the whole fucking thing, but I was like, no, you killed
That's
my,
not what
you
Casimir would
killed
do,
my
I
whole
respect
fucking
it.
family and my friends. Like,
Yeah.
but it was great. I loved all that.
Yeah, Gadil wasn't also like, I don't know what to do, but if we do it, we have a plan to get rid of the blinking one.
I was just waiting for him to flinch wrong.
And I love Firestorm because of that. Or Casimir
Oh, yeah.
loves Firestorm.
Mia and me were both like, yeah, we have
We're
to
gonna
hug
hug
him.
you.
Like, he's so
Yeah.
sad.
I mean,
Yes, that was
that's-
awesome. That was
just-
so cool.
Well,
This is what Mia would do, unfortunately.
Like, Nyx just needs a hug.
I hugged you and you almost
I
broke my-
know, but it was like, okay, I guess.
You guys are finally kind of getting to dip into the
Mhm.
backstory. of
that
Strahd.
side of the Curse of Strahd campaign, which is that Strahd is
A little bit.
irredeemably a monster and a villain, but
Mhm.
Still a person though.
Yeah, he's still a person.
the circumstances that have gotten him here are just tragic and unfortunate.
It's almost
So
like
he genocided the Dragonborn race.
all of them.
Absolutely,
He is
he
not.
is
Feeling you right now, Aaron.
irrevocably, irredeemably a monster.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
the tale of how he got there is
It feels so
to a
much.
human heart tragic.
I'm more thinking in character
Yeah,
than
yeah,
I am
yeah.
out of
It's
Oh,
hard to
yeah,
separate
yeah,
the two,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like it feels so very much like you guys seen that Castlevania like anime.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Castlevania.
which they're
It
doing another
I haven't
season
watched
soon.
it yet.
They're doing another
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
it
they
feels
announced
it
like
today.
exactly
Isn't it-
like that.
Is it Castlevania or is it? I've heard they're doing a spin-off that is like the son of the wizard and the guy. Also,
Yeah, I consider it. I consider it another season, but yeah, it's
okay.
Castlevania.
I didn't know if it was the exact same
Nocturne.
show, but
Yeah,
But
it's,
it's-
Nocturne, Castlevania Nocturne.
Like
yeah.
Hell
the
yeah,
dad
hell yeah.
was kind of reasonable, and then his wife died, and he turned to this monster, and it's like his son and all these
Yeah,
people.
because he was like, "You guys killed my fucking wife. you have a year to fucking repent.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
And if you
It's so-
don't,
Yeah,
then
I'm
I'm
pretty
coming
sure they
back
based
and
Strahd off of Dracula for
Alright.
sure.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course, yeah.
I can't say that there have not been some serious plot lines.
Castlevania,
Just,
but yeah.
That
I
was.
mean,
I mean,
if it ain't
all
broke,
of my
don't fix it.
fights, I try and do like a Castlevania fight because they're just so.
They're so
Yeah.
epic. They're epic.
sexy.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
But
if I
anyways,
will be-
oh, sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I don't know if I will be here next session.
I was about to say.